Top of the top. We up. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, everybody? Boy, we got a lot today. Told you, man, getting up out of that Diddy darkness. But we gonna talk about a lot today. Boy, like I said, man, today, some people gonna still have to learn, man. Some people gonna learn the hard way, y'all. Just keep watching. Shout out to everybody that's up. All right, excuse me. We live. All right, this the dark side of the web, man. I'm the dark web, man. When you talk about that dark web, that's me. Meaning, I talk about what they ain't gonna talk about. I talk about what they can and what they want, and it's just my opinion. That's it. It ain't nothing I say a fact, but we gonna talk about some stuff today. Once again, number updates around here because everything we already spoke about, but it's playing out now, y'all. It's playing out. See, people think, yo, man, I just gotta drop this link. Hope we're going in today. I'm gonna be chilling though. Salute to everybody that's up. What's up, Punches? What's up, Tanya? What's up? Thanks for that cash app. Thanks for everybody that's up, man. Yo, we gonna get into it. Trust me. Intro. I was supposed to start at 7:10, but you know I had to hit it early because get y'all to pull up. We live. Hold up. It's going down. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that. Who we talking about today? T.I. and Tiny, that's who. What I call them? Tag team. Back again. Yeah. Tiny was running her mouth. But I told y'all already the formula. I told you, man, just listen to people. Just pay attention. What you really could do, like I told bro, start fake arguments with people. Start fake Diddy arguments and watch how hard they go for Diddy. I be setting them up, bro. Cause what I told you, man. They all people who think the same, they think the same. Get it? It's right. When I kept telling you, it's all of them. It's a lot of them. You just keep listening and watching. All right, let me drop this one more time. We're gonna take off. We got a lot to talk about today. Ain't no telling when I'm leaving, even though I got something to do, but I ain't leaving no time soon. So like I said, it's the intro. It's worth the wait. Trust me on that. Everything will be timestamped. Yes, it will. We up. I'm back on my we up stuff, y'all. Things that went dark, man. I told you things went dark for a minute. I'm back on my we up shit, clowning. That's right. When I say we up, that means we been up. We don't sleep. We been ahead. We already know what's up. Man, the stuff I've been hearing and seeing, oh boy. It's real wicked out here. I try to tell people this Diddy shit was a revelation, but they don't listen. So now, they gonna see. Everybody gonna learn the hard way, man. But that's how it's gonna be. What up, QBD? What's up, What's up, Leonard? Where you been at, bro? All right, let's go. Top of the top. What's up? We back. Like we never left. Good to see everybody this morning, man. Told you, man, June ain't a good month for me. I've been feeling good this whole July. Yep. Guess what else I didn't know? I didn't know Travis Kelce's brother got a lot of smoke. You know why Travis Kelce's brother got a lot of smoke? Because he wished everybody a happy 4th of July. So remember I've been talking about a lot of people mad? Told you, man. It's a people becoming extinct, y'all. I'm talking about people. I ain't talking about no skin color. I'm talking about a people that think a certain way. They time up. They don't know. They punching at the sky. That's what they doing. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reynolds. Shout out to everybody that's up on this internet. Everybody in the U.S., everybody overseas, everywhere. It's the internet. The internet is genderless. It is raceless. It is colorless. But you're going to see, it's only certain idiots that still don't understand this internet yet. And wherever they go, they just make it so dark. Dark and cloudy and murky. But we up around here. What's up, y'all? What's up, EK? What's up, LJ? Britt Brat. What's up, Tiger? All right. What's up, Laura? Good morning. Good morning, Laura. What's up, Cat Brat? All right. What's up, Shirley? What's up? Let's go. Anyway, man. Shout out to everybody that got their spirits hopping. Everybody that's feeling good, salute to y'all. Everybody that's motivated, hey, if you're going through some stuff, it don't matter. See, as long as you stay focused, as long as you get stuff accomplished, it's going to pay off. That's it. It's about winners. See, you got winners, you got losers, but you also got quitters. That's right. And the quitters be talking a lot, but they don't do nothing. See, I'd rather try and fail than be a quitter any day. I'd rather fail 1,000 times than be a quitter. That's right. Let's go. All right, so Diddy's a hero for some people. Why? Because they're freaky, that's why. That's right. You're watching a revelation and exposure. Good morning, Lorraine. All right, I ain't talking about Diddy right now. I told you that's a dead topic. Meaning, I'm going to talk about it, not like you think I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about his homeboy first. Yep. Like I said, the end of an era, they're all disgraced. But they don't want to get it through their head. But I also think they're all being set up to be dragged, embarrassed. Yes. Here we go today. I didn't know that. See, because I don't pay no mind. I see stuff, but I don't pay no mind because I know they be reaching. So I didn't know that Tiny has been getting fried, her and T.I., because Tiny, freaky ass, saluted Diddy and tried to put herself in the conversation. We're going to look at that today. What we're going to look at today again? Today, again, we're going to laugh at all these people that love. Look, we're going to laugh. I promise you, you're going to laugh today. We're going to laugh. We're also going to learn some stuff for those who didn't know. We're going to go back into this freak stuff. Since everybody is praising Diddy, the king of the freaks, and everybody's a freak, once again, you're going to know this. You're going to know what a freak is. Because Tiny basically said ain't nothing wrong being freaky. She was saying that basically, when you want, just because you freaky, people want to come for you, take you down. Something like that. But she don't know I've been already exploiting Atlanta. Atlanta is the home of the freaks. A lot of this freaky behavior, it comes from Atlanta. Because that's where the blacks women became freaks. That's right. That's right. They didn't know getting BBLs mean you are a freak. They didn't know getting your face implant mean you are a freak. They didn't know when you like to have a lot of threesomes and swingers and two-way sex, that mean you are a freak. But it also means you might got diseases. It also means you might be out your mind. But they're telling on themselves. We're going to break it down today because me and the real bros know when my girl stuff is so good, bro, ain't no such thing as a threesome. And ladies know this. When your man put that wood down right, you know ain't no such thing as no threesome. But when you understand that all of them got rotten coochies and all them dudes got limp biscuits, then you understand why this guy had these threesomes. Because when you're two-way, when you're bisexual, you confuse your brain and your juices don't work. All right, they're all weirdos, and they're also what else? STD spreaders. But I want y'all to keep watching, because when I hear freak, I think STD. They still talking about Cassie and Diddy, but both of them got what? STDs. Let's go. Now, Jay-Z has been getting dissed. Why? Because he's exposed. Now, last year, I proved to y'all that Jay-Z and all of them use what? Bots. What is bots? Fake-ass pages to co-sign you. Views, likes, fan pages, you call them. But they also have AI pages. Another thing I meant to tell y'all, even on YouTube, content creators, don't argue with your chat because you got bots in your chat. That's right, bots be in the chat. I've been through that. That's why I say, once I started, people didn't know I was doing live for years. I ain't never checked my chat because I had other shit to do. But ever since I started watching this chat, a lot of shit was exposed to me last year. Yeah. It's people in your chat that's about nothing. It's people in your chat that throw you off. It's people in your chat that distract the chat. And there's also bots in the chat. Robots. Yup. You know what the robots going to do? I ain't going to tell you. But you'll figure it out. You're going to know the humans from the robots in the chat. I already know. Anyway, it's been exposed, and they're laughing at you. See, this was going on. See, I'm the one been telling you, these idiots done bought the internet. For 10 years, Jay-Z and them been running this shit really more than that. When I say they've been controlling your reality, boom. The young generation is now clowning Jay-Z, calling him an old ass man, saying it's a goddamn shame this man had to buy the internet to put out his own content, his own likes, his own views to make him look good. He is also being looked at as an insecure old man. That's right. They saying it's a goddamn shame this old man ain't want to leave. This old man ain't want to bow out gracefully, like I told you. They've been manipulating this internet on every single platform, and also they own bloggers, video people, they own industry people. They got all in pocket. Anything in their pocket, they scared to say something. But when I told you their time is up, the young generation don't care about none of that. So they calling him an old man. They saying Jay-Z need to go in a nursing home. They say he need to go sit his ass down. It's a goddamn shame how an old ass man on this internet paying for views, buying people ass. That's right. He's exposed. Y'all keep thinking this. Oh, look, this is what I'm trying to tell all y'all, right? Everybody's celebrating Diddy, but I told you Diddy was the start of the ending. Diddy got 66 lawsuits. It's bigger than Diddy. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This rap game ain't never coming back. None of this shit ain't never coming back. That's why it's over. So what y'all don't understand is there's a lot of y'all last celebration. Even though you celebrate failure, I promise you, you will have nothing to celebrate after this ever again. I promise you that part. It's right. I promise you that part. This Diddy trial was the start of the ending. Just remember I told you that. Let's go. All right? Let's go. Let's get into public opinion. We just going to get into what the people said. Ain't nothing I say a fact. I'm just going to tell you what it is. All right, let's go. Because we up this morning. We're up. Up and running, up and ready. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's up. Now, let's go. I'm going to show you what they're saying. All right. Trolling his ass. Pushing 70, by the way. That man, old ass, was paying for verified bots to talk good about him. But I told you already, they didn't want to believe it. Same thing he did for Kendrick. Same thing LeBron James do. I showed you. Everything got proven last year already. Rock Nation was paying for views. That's how you buy the internet. I'm going to tell you idiots again. A fan page is not a real page. It is a person that is paid to talk about. I showed you fan pages in United Kingdoms. I showed you fan pages that work for them in Africa. I showed you fan pages. Jay-Z is the greatest. Going to page, shit got 2 likes. Meaning that person only got 5 followers. And they just made the page last week. Been proved all that shit. With him, LeBron, Beyonce, all of them. Because what a lot of y'all didn't get, see, you're a content creator now. See, you're Johnny come lately. You just learn how to be monetized. These people were monetized since 2010s. That's what y'all didn't get. See, y'all never understood that they've been monetized. That's right. And y'all also don't understand, y'all been getting rich when every time y'all was on the internet, posting their music on your fucking platform, playing their music on your page, they were getting rich the whole time. That's what y'all didn't get. Social media was to their advantage and for you to stay in your place. And a lot of y'all are still in your place. It's called don't know shit. All right? That's right. So Kanye told y'all, when he was telling y'all, Google lied to y'all. He was telling y'all, Facebook lied. He was trying to tell you, yo, y'all, they all pay for views. But he couldn't say it like that. Because you didn't understand that Kanye was telling, he was actually snitching because he was mad that they were using the same shit against him that he helped start. Because Kanye and Kim started that whole trending shit. When I showed you the picture of Mark Zuckerberg and Kanye West chilling behind the scenes, they've been cool. They've been cool when all this stuff first started, before you even thought about it. That's why everybody that was part of this whole start off had their money already. They had their money invested in Instagram 2011. They had their money invested in Facebook around the same time. Johnny come lately. You just figured out monetization. You're late again. All right? We're all late. All right? What people need to do is calm down, tone it down, because they never coming back. Ain't nothing you gonna say or do about that. Plus the shit I'm hearing on them, I ain't gonna talk about it today. But this what the world's saying about Yo God. Pushing 70, by the way. Meaning he's being roasted. I'm just gonna show you a little something. That man, old ass, was paying for verified bots to talk good about him. Laughing my ass off. Here's what they think about Jay-Z. He got Elliot ass tuned in, paid by the hour. Who's Elliot? Well, Elliot, that's Rap Radar. And Elliot, he works for Jay-Z. Jay-Z put him on the Tidal platform. But when you see in 2018, when he had Meek Mill on that platform, you see them likes and views, right? I proved that already too. I proved Rock Nation views on their website, on their Instagram. Low numbers. Low number. I've been peaked. They've been lost their influence, but they've been controlling this shit. That's right. Adding sauce. Same way a lot of people with see, I'm gonna keep telling you, a lot of people do this shit because when you have a big name, low numbers to them is embarrassing. So before they ever have low numbers, they will always add sauce on the video. They will always add sauce on the post because you can always add sauce on your shit after the fact. I can finish this video and add 20,000 on that bitch. That's what they do. I can finish this video and then put an extra 40,000 on that bitch. That's what they do. Same thing on Instagram. I can add 500 likes if I feel like it. That's what they do because they know your stupid ass gonna believe it. But they did that shit for so long. Now they're being exposed. That's all it is. I told you, the young generation ain't sparing none of them. Y'all celebrating old heads that are fucking perverts, washed up and exposed. Meanwhile, everybody's exposing to them and the older generation that believe this shit. That's right. Because I'm going to tell y'all like this. All you're watching is everybody that indulges in Diddy behavior. Don't get mad. Don't argue. You just listen and laugh inside. That's right. This is a revelation. It is an exposure of a particular people. Let's go. You see them laughing at Jay-Z? He need to be put in a home, a nursing home. That's right. They telling you his old ass don't want to leave. Like I said, they don't want to leave. Didn't I tell you I watched that movie Babylon? Didn't they show you how the prime Hollywood actor, he was the man? But he couldn't accept when it was over and it was time to go. He couldn't accept it. That's all of them. They cannot accept when the people don't say their name. They can't accept when they're not praised. They are very fragile, y'all. They're not as big as you think they are. Their power has always been microphones, cameras, social media. That is it. I asked you 1,000 times, when have you ever seen this man speak at a podium by himself about some real shit? Not a conference, not a whole bunch of people. Even Farrakhan stood at the podium and spoke to 1 million people. He didn't do that yet because he's a fraud. But it ain't what I said. Oh yeah, yesterday, I'm going so fast, so I didn't even peep his shirt. Yesterday. See now, Kate? See his shirt? I didn't catch it yesterday. This is black magic. See, he told you to your face. He dealt with black magic. But what y'all don't get, he used black magic on your black ass. That's why you don't know shit. He used black magic on your ass. That's what y'all don't get. That's right. You believe in everything, right? But he put that black magic on your ass. That's why you never could comprehend that he got ethered 20 years ago. You could not comprehend that his time been up. You cannot comprehend that everything he manifested was on this internet, but he worked black magic on your ass, and that's why you ain't got nothing. That's right. You ain't got nothing, and you ain't gonna never see nothing. That's right, because he took your money and left. You know why he used that black magic on your ass? Because after he got ethered, he was not a billionaire. But somehow he became a billionaire by selling all those Negroes false hope. Even though those Negroes been told about this man, he took the money and disappeared. A genie. Pop. Why? Black magic. Black magic is when you finesse black people, you take their fucking money, and then you disappear on their ass. Pew. Black magic. Let's go. But everybody else ain't going for that shit, so they laughing at your grandpa. Here's what they think about Jay-Z. All right? Bots at 55 years old. He should be ashamed of himself. Using the cheat code. Paying for views. Here's what they think of. I told you. What y'all don't get is, let me break it down for y'all real simple. They're going to celebrate their court cases. But what y'all don't get, in the real world, they are fucking done. They are finished. When I kept saying, I got to keep updating it, I said they only concerned with making their black fans still believe them. I said, but the whole world knows about them. That was 8 months ago. Now you see them getting that fire again, right? Then I tell y'all, it's going to pick back up in the summer. Let's go. Because they're crucifying him as we speak. Yep. He's being crucified. They forgot the worst crucifixion is public humiliation. They forgot that part. When Diddy is disgraced, those guys don't know disgrace means he's never coming back. Huh? You talking about Diddy coming home, but in the real world, he's disgraced. You know what that means? If you come home or not, his face ain't good. He's doo-doo. That's right. But see, you're disgraced. So you like it when other people are disgraced. Diddy's disgraced. You know what that means? He's never coming back. You get it? Top of the top. What up, people? We up. We got a lot to talk about. Nope. Family, they didn't want to accept the fact they're all getting knocked off the throne. Matter of fact, y'all, that shit happened last year. It happened last year already. My people on this channel, I'm just giving y'all the updates of what we already know. All right? So, let's go. This is what they think about. Now, once again, what I said this months ago, you've never seen them disrespected like this ever. We just looked at yesterday how Beyonce cannot sell out no tours. You have never seen Jay-Z getting dissed. Then on top of that, he's getting dissed for using bots because everybody knows he used bots. So now everybody know their views been fake. But we also know that when his wife tried to campaign for somebody, the views didn't show up. And I keep telling you that. I also think that's why they're in trouble. Because you don't get, in this game, you only as big as your influence. And when them people need you for your influence and you can't produce, that's a problem. See, I look at it like this. How we know Moneybag Joe and his running mate, how we know they wasn't really banking on Beyonce and Jay-Z to help them get that election? See, y'all little kids, right? How you know that they wasn't really banking on them to help them get them goddamn votes? Then kind of find out Beyonce got what? Fake numbers. Jay-Z got what? Fake numbers, which mean what? No influence. So when it's time to go to the polls, them shits don't even come out. I think that's part of why they're in trouble too. That's right. Adding sauce to their shit. I told you they do that. Yeah. They might have 2 million, 3 million. Them fools start putting 50 million, 100 million. Stop it. No, that was for fans. So get it? So once again, a lot of y'all are mad in this country. You're mad. But what? You won't accept the fact that all of them gaslit your ass to be ass backwards. You will not accept that shit was so messed up these past couple years. This how you know people losing it, y'all. They finished. People was in the house 4 years straight and complained once. Huh? People lost their job and they still ain't complain. Huh? The rent done went up double. They didn't complain. 4 years of hell with a man named Fauci. Nobody said nothing. Money getting shipped all over the planet. Prop. Nobody said nothing. Now you know everybody who's under mind control. That's right. Now you know a lot of people done lost their goddamn marbles. Why I'm saying that? Because it's this narrative that people are not happy. Because when you are under a certain era of brainwashing, ain't none of them happy. That's him too. Because when you fucking lied and you finesse so many people, right? And you was with a campaign to destroy niggas, it's over. So you know what that means? You're going to watch all them run, duck, and dodge, and everybody else going to be miserable, sad, depressed, because it's over. I ain't going to tell you no more. I'm just going to keep showing you. Huh? Where Meek Mill at? In the trash. But you didn't know in 2018, 2 days before Jay-Z's birthday, they posted this shit, 23 likes. So they said, yo, we got to fix that. We got to start putting some sauce on that. Meanwhile, guess what else picked up on them? Exposure. Y'all forgot about Rita Ora? Well, they're also bringing up that whole concept of Becky with the good hair was a lie and a gimmick. That's right. A lie and a gimmick. Yep. Let's go. Huh? Let's go. Let me show y'all something. Rita Ora's new album, To Pay Tribute. I'm only showing you this. Y'all forgot about her? Did y'all forget? But what are you seeing, y'all? You're seeing something, ain't you? Now, mind you, this was 2016. I'm going to say it again. When they lost for Hillary, they was done with their ass. To make it very clear, the blue people were fucking done with them because after they made her lose, I showed you Hillary at the Kardashian house with Kanye, and they were all, what? Trolling. They lost their influence 2016, but they bought Tidal. They started doing shit, getting deals, or play internet game. They were tricking out of them people. They've been losing. But did you know in 2016, this woman was amongst them, right? But guess what? Looks to me like somebody stole her sauce. That's right, because they clones. How many times we proved that they be stealing? Huh? Even though we proved when Jay-Z first came out, he was stealing all Biggie lyrics. He's a clone. Nas come out. He come out. They're clones. But you don't get, that is the part of them being witches and warlocks. Huh? They ain't got no magic. Their magic is tricking dummies because they'll steal your shit. They're going to make you think they're going to help you, but they're going to suck your ass dry and then disappear on your ass. They did it to her too. She was the gimmick. Check it out. Look, what she said about that Becky with the good hair. It wasn't real. Of course not. Absolutely not. I wish I had good hair. It was the first time I experienced what it means to be in a messy situation. Because she was amongst them. What you see they got a habit of doing? You've been seeing they've been doing this shit for a minute while I said backfired on them. Y'all forgot when they kept trying to get people from overseas? Huh? What about that girl named Mia? Huh? What about all this UK shit? Well, I didn't never pay attention to them because I told you, back around that time, they wasn't winning neither. That time he was trying to do all this Frank Ocean. No, that girl Rita Ora from the UK, they stole her juice. She did. Yes, she did. Bingo. Stole her swag. Yes, they did. What'd she say? She was my protector. She talking about Beyonce. That's what's insane because there was nothing but love. And you know, again, being signed to Jay-Z, her husband, you didn't know no better. Signed to Jay-Z. They used her up. They isolated her. They didn't know. They did not know. Nobody understood it yet. Jay-Z will sign your ass to neutralize you so you won't be able to top Rihanna. So you won't be able to top Beyonce. So you won't be able to top him. That's the game. Y'all didn't never know that because y'all never understood the art of contracts mean handcuffs. Y'all didn't get that part. So they didn't get it. But I didn't know the same thing they did to her. They did to Megan because I know they did to Megan. You're going to see. Megan was winning. She had Houston in pocket, meaning she was Houston's favorite. She signed a Roc Nation, and you're going to see everything went down for her. When I said, in my opinion, Jay-Z set up Tory and Megan. Your Beyonce competition, bitch, you will not get the Houston shine. Get out of here. That's what they did, my opinion. Casanova, you the favorite of Brooklyn? Oh, yeah? He's in jail. You didn't know. You don't sign to these people, dummies. I kept telling you. Who signed to them is successful? Who? You name one. Can't do it, can you? Can you do it? You fucking name me one person right now that Jay-Z signed and Beyonce signed that's winning right now. Huh? I'm going to keep proving to you, big kids. You've been in fantasy land, big kids. You've been worshiping false idols and false entertainers that ain't really got no fucking talent. That's right. Come on, kids. Who did Beyonce make a star? Who did Jay-Z make a star? Or were they only concerned with being stars to the day they die, 70 years old? Huh? No, that nigga don't make nobody else shine. Ask Benny Siegel that. Ask State Property. What's wrong with y'all? I ain't gonna be talking about them. They all done washed up. They boring. I'm just letting you know what the world's saying about them, and I'm letting you know all the campaigns against them. Guess what? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now the campaigns on them as we speak. Well, all his dirt still come up. His Diddy affiliations. That girl, Mia, who he may get breath, or he tried to make, she campaigned against him. That stuff with his son, alleged son, that's still going on. So I know what's going on. It's a campaign on his ass as we speak. That's right. I'm just giving you the update. Now they're exposing him for using money to control his internet. It's saying basically it's a damn shame that an old ass man supposed to be so fucking big, he got to play all these dirty games. That's right. The end of an era, y'all. If Jay-Z getting exposed, who else you think gonna get exposed? They celebrate Diddy, but they don't know Diddy means the start of the ending. That's right. I told you already. The top of the pyramid gonna collapse. It's gonna keep going down. You saw that World Trade. Here's the Twin Towers. Diddy, Jay-Z. New York, you getting it yet? All right then, you gonna get it. Oh yeah, you don't believe they use fake bots? Well, let me show you them using AI. Because I forgot to show you this before. Let's go. Bingo. Let me show you this again. Because they all lunatics and loan balls. Look at her leg. Look at her kneecap. Now look at her calf. That is called AI. See, I kept telling y'all. They've been banking on y'all stupid ass, believing everything on y'all phone, but you don't understand these wizards and warlocks knew that. These wizards and warlocks knew you gonna believe anything on that phone because that shit's so small you ain't gonna see shit anyway. Bingo. They've been using AI filters 10 years ago. They've been using all this shit. You forget this Hollywood shit was for them. It just not got to the public. But if you look at her thigh and you look at her calf, you will see that's an AI glitch. Bingo. No, they're lunatics. This is called in the house for 30 years straight. 20 years with an old man. That's right. They're lunatics. We're going to talk about two more lunatics. Who that? T.I. and Tiny? The Freak Show. You also going to learn today what a freak show is. That's right. Because them people, they freaky. And they proud to be freaks. But they don't know they are the freak show. Meaning everybody's watching them because they the freak show you get to watch for free. Back in the days, it was called a circus. And you had to pay. You had to pay to go to the freak show. But now the freak show is for free. It's called BET. That's right. Now, do you see that AI filter on her leg, or are you stupid? Or am I stupid? Let me know. Holler at me. Look like a grandma kneecap or something. I don't know what's going on. Have they been trying to make her look thicker than what she is? I don't know. All right. They all freaks. Any woman that sells dildos are freak. They all freaks, y'all. It's just that people were proud to be freaks. I told you the word freak is worse than N-I-double-G-A. Y'all didn't know the biggest prank of this generation. Back in the days, they knew what a freak meant. They knew it. You didn't know what a freak was because it was in your head. Super freak, super freak. Now you going to tell me this? Jay-Z made a song called what? Kingdom Come. What beat did he use? Rick James, freak. Yes, he did, because they know who they are. That's right. Industry freaks, guys. But what y'all didn't get, you was never supposed to follow these industry freaks. You were supposed to just be entertained, laugh, sing, whatever. But you started following them, your whole life based on them. That's why I know the truth. This shit hurting everybody. It's hurting their heart so bad. People's heart is hurt so bad, y'all. Their heart is hurt so bad. It's hurt. I can see it. People are hurt because they don't want to accept the fact this fake ass shit is destroyed and exposed. Yup, it's called Time's Up. Time's up. So, this woman said that whole Becky with the hair shit was made up. And you also will see somebody stole her image. Somebody stole her drip. I seen people taking pictures like this and like this. But this from 2016. Huh? All right then. They don't have no identity. Identity theft is real. How many times I told you about identity? Identity theft is real. It's called cloning. All right. Meanwhile, she don't know who she is. All right, India. All right, which 1 minute your hood? Which one is it? No, y'all still and y'all exposed. But this what they saying about them. Huh? This what they saying about Offset. When I tell you, black entertainment is the biggest joke on the planet. It is never coming back. That's right. Sorry. Here's what they think about Offset and Cardi B. Cardi B, that relationship with Stephon Diggs was fake. Because Cardi trying to rebrand herself. I been showed you she blackballed. Ben showed y'all that her and Offset made up every single thing. They divorced for real now because they ain't making no more money. But that whole back and forth shit was front It was a gimmick, and it was all about them getting money on this internet. Because I'm going to tell you again, ain't no such thing as cheating because they all swingers. That was called get this money. Learned from Jada and Will Smith. Cardi and Offset did the same thing. That's right, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all all got played. I've been telling y'all. I've been looking, watching. Now we get the last laugh. Everything was fake. Period. Because entertainment is supposed to be fake. Only difference is a lot of y'all believed it and followed it and tried to live it. That's right. When I tell you their whole purpose was to break up all y'all families, their purpose was to make you break up with all your friends, family, lovers. That's their job, because they miserable bastards. And you're going to see every last one of them got a miserable ass fucking story of failure. They can't stay married for shit. They don't love each other. That's why they got to keep swinging and fucking. They all got STDs. They're all washed up, but you don't want to get it. That's right. You're celebrating Diddy, but Diddy is the start of all they ended. Let's go. Because Cardi, she trying to come back out bad. But guess what? They threw some shade on her. They say she got a Kim K makeover. Basically saying Cardi trying to look like Kim K. Bingo. But the truth is, half these chicks hold swag cut from her. They just don't want to accept it. Huh? How many people had BBLs before Kim K? I'll wait. Even though her and Black China had BBLs when? Over 10 years ago. Facts. Huh? Okay. Remember years ago when Kim K broke the internet, that about 2011, 2012, when she had that Louis Vuitton paint on. You're late. You just started going to Brazil after 2020. You just started getting BBLs after 2020. Before that, y'all were using bicycle. Y'all was using that fix-a-flat. Y'all followers and y'all exposed. Why? Kim K been took a BBL out and Black China. No, y'all been following the same people you say you don't like, dummy, because she's a witch and she tricked your ass to be just like her. That's right. They all witches. But what you don't get is, before Kim K made that BBL popular, it was no such thing as that. Not that fat ass. So you mean to tell me the one that was known to always have a fat ass when they got BBLs? Yep, because they stupid, that's why. Now they got hard asses. That's right. But they didn't know getting that BBL really means they're a freak. Yep, I mean they're a freak and they suck a lot. That's what it means. Sorry. Cardi B gets a Kim Kardashian makeover amid bitter Offset divorce. See, this how they throw shots in media. Once again, I like to show you world news. They throwing shots, basically saying she stole Kim K whole swag. Damn. Cardi B gets a Kim Kardashian makeover. See that? Only thing they wait. See, another thing with Cardi B and Offset, she needed Offset because Offset write the music. That's the part y'all didn't get. Y'all didn't get that since they broke up. She ain't even making no hit music, y'all. Because the whole concept, you're going to see, what I know is, she got with Offset exactly after Bad and Bougie. But what I know, and others knew, Offset was never the top rapper of the Migos anyway. He was just a favorite from that song called Bad and Bougie. That was it. But when they first got together, he helped her write all that stuff. So that's why he was good. They were good for each other. He was the third member of the group. She couldn't write for real. But what happened to them, when they were winning, they shit on a lot of people. And everybody turned their back on them. Because what y'all keep forgetting is, Cardi B and Offset, they unsubscribed from Takeoff first. They was not rocking with Takeoff when he died, y'all. I said back then, Offset gonna get his and Cardi gonna get theirs. Huh? So you go check the date when Takeoff died. Back then I said they gonna both get theirs. They shit. I said, don't worry, they don't get theirs. Now you see they what? They shit is over. That's right, y'all. I'm not a genius. I just know the laws of nature. You can't build off negative energy, guys. You can't build off it. You can just make it look good for a certain amount of time. But it's always going to run out. That's what y'all don't get. Even somebody that did with so-called magic, it still runs out. Yes, it does. All right, because you're going to see this is an exposure. To make it real simple for you, you watch Diddy get exposed. You watch Shannonsharpe get exposed. Jay-Z get exposed. Lauryn Hill. You watch Beyonce get it. And you're watching it all at the same time. You're watching Offset get exposed. Cardi B get exposed. Tyler Perry get exposed. You don't get it yet, nigga? Excuse my French. Let's go. Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler Perry Studios is accused of major cover-ups because it is a bunch of horny men in this industry and they love man meat. Yes, they do. They love man meat and man buns. That's what they love. Y'all don't get most of the stuff they do to men. Even though buy shit from Empire was your proof, allegedly what Will Smith and Diddy did to him. But people on this channel know what's up. To me, that shit like a prison. That shit look like a prison. It look like a goddamn psych ward. Oh, that's Tyler Perry Studios. Because you're going to come in there one way, but you're going to leave out somewhere else. Because I told you everything that fool do is dark. His job was also to keep that black cloud over them people. Keep it real dark. Oh, you don't believe me? Look at this building. It's very dark. That's right, the dream building. No, you're going to have bad dreams. You're going to have bad dreams. Huh? Guess what? We just talking about a few victims. Ain't no time many victims at the victims ain't never going to come out. Then again, who cares? Because everything that these blacks are doing, it got done to them back in the day. The people that run this shit stepped down and taught them how to do it. But they didn't know their job was going to be to do it to all these people. Meanwhile, now it's time for them all to get exposed. And that's what's happening. Nothing nobody going to do about it. Nothing. So, like I said, Johnny, you always late, man. So you didn't get that Diddy was the start of this shit. You got 3.5 more years left. It ain't going to stop. But the thing is, a lot of civilians ain't going to be around to watch it. See, a lot of civilians, regular people, they're going to be going first. That's right. You see what happened in Texas, right? Rest in peace to the people in Texas. Meaning, everyday people are suffering from natural stuff. Nobody's days are guaranteed. But the shit that's happening to these celebrities is supposed to happen because they got away with stuff for so long and they wouldn't stop. So, the Dream Building, I know signs and symbols. When I would have saw that building as an actor, I'm good. I ain't fucking with that shit. Because you always taught about dreams. Follow your dreams. But you forgot dreams also could be nightmares. You forgot dreams are fantasy land as well. Meaning they're not real. So I go into the Dream Building and the whole time I just get touched on and felt on. Never get my career going because they sold me what? Dreams. Then ask yourself a question. Why is that building black? Why it couldn't have been silver, white, regular bricks? Why black? Because they're dark. You don't know what Medea is, do you? No. They put dark curse all on your ass. That's right. Let's go. Who is Braxton Wells? The Oval Star accuses Tyler Perry of allegedly covering sexual assault following Derek Dixon. Now, according to this story, he was paid off $500,000 under the table. And allegedly, he got paid off right before the other man came out against Tyler. Allegedly, he was paid off and threatened. Allegedly. But we're going to look at some things. Shout out to MTO News. The Oval actor Braxton Wells accuses Tyler Perry studio VP of sexual assault and says he got a $500,000 in NDA payoff. Non-disclosure agreement. Hollywood drama hit a new high. You know what that means? Shit just getting started. That's right. So don't worry, y'all. You're going to have some content and shit like that. But this is the last ride. It's the last ride, y'all. But you know what else going on? Everybody that think like them, behave like them, they're all going down at the same time. It's gonna be this thing of people just falling. You're gonna see it. Yeah, from the top to the bottom. You know, you got those little bricks, you got them big boulders. Yeah, the little bricks, they're gonna be crushed first. When y'all understand this thing with this black stuff, y'all, I gotta speak what it is. Y'all don't understand you was just in the world of the biggest conspiracy. But the conspirators look just like Tyler Perry. That's why y'all never could get this whole shit or why everything's so messed up. You didn't get that the main conspirators was amongst you the whole time. They look just like you. And they specialize at what? That we talk. We Us. Yeah. Remember I told y'all they cars ripped up. Since they car been ripped up, what you been seeing? All right. Atlanta. Let's go. Oh, let me rewind this shit. Bingo. Paperwork. So allegedly, this the paperwork. From what? Allegedly, it was a lot of dirt going on at this place. This man, let it be known, they try to silence him, but he's still talking. People also forget Tyler Perry has a $260 million lawsuit on his ass. $260 million. But I keep telling these fools, it's not about the money. It's not about if they go to jail or not. They're being disgraced. They're being dethroned. That's right. It's called public humiliation of a fake black nation. That's what you're watching. That's right. You know why it's funny? Because they don't want Devo to get knocked out. That's why. Meanwhile, they all getting their head knocked off. Let's go. Braxton Wells, known for his role on The Oval, has taken to Instagram to accuse Mark E. Swinton, vice president of scripted programming at Tyler Perry Studios, of sexual assault in a viral video. Braxton claims that Swinton groomed and raped. Get it? He said he did it to him while abusing his power. So, Mark E. Swinton is the vice president who works for Tyler Perry. And it was said that Tyler brushed it under the rug. A proud whistleblower. In his emotional post, Braxton calls out Tyler Perry directly, saying, Yahweh Elohim sees all. No contract or celebrity circle will stop Yahweh's judgment. He's urging federal authorities to revisit the case and consider criminal charges against Tyler Perry Studios for allegedly shielding a high-ranking executive and coercively silencing. All right? They want it back in the feds. We're going to talk about that with T.I. and Tiny, too. Somebody done took some stuff to the feds on them, guys. That's right. But then I tell you, Atlanta going to be next. What I say? I said, don't worry. Jermaine Dupri going to get his. I said, don't be surprised if Jermaine Dupri be next. Because guess what? If L.A. Reid is accused, L.A. Reid is the king of Atlanta. He the one who made all of them stars. So if L.A. Reid in trouble, man, I know goddamn well Jermaine going to get in trouble. I also know everybody else in that bitch of Atlanta going to get in trouble. That's right. Because especially, see the problem with everybody in Atlanta, they were the main ones talking shit about somebody. They was the main ones pushing that blue party like a gang. So now they were moving it like a gang. They getting dealt with like gang. That's right. You keep forgetting. Atlanta was the hub of the blue gang. Get it? The blue and black gang, Atlanta. Remember Atlanta was trying to get a man locked up? You forgot. Y'all always forget. Y'all got amnesia, Johnny. Johnny, did you forget? Atlanta tried to get a man locked up. Did you forget? They tried to get a man locked up and was talking a whole lot of smoke. You forgot that, didn't you? Magically, Young Thug was in jail, lost all his land. Tyler Perry get accused. Him and T.D. Jakes trying to buy. You ain't get it. Y'all forgot. Told you. One thing y'all forgot about this thing called payback. I don't know why y'all always forget that. They showed you that shit in Boys in the Hood. When they came back and blew Ricky ass off. Bow! They showed you. They showed you in minutes. When they stomped that man out, turned him into cowboy, him and his homies came back in that car, sprayed old dog in the mug. Kane, don't down me, Kane. You forgot about the payback. Every single movie you love, it shows your payback, but somehow y'all the only ones don't respect payback. You forget the shit you do today, you're not going to dictate when it comes back to you. Y'all always forget, and that's y'all weakness. Why? Y'all can't see the future. That's why. So you didn't know when you be talking shit and clowning and doing your fucking dirt, it's going to come back. I'm going to say it again. A man got locked up in what? Atlanta. They were joking on mug shots. They were all talking a lot of smoke. But somehow, everybody in Atlanta is being exposed. and dismantled. I'm just the one telling you what it is, y'all. You can get mad at me all you want. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm not on nobody's payroll. They didn't show me no love. So I don't got to protect nobody. I ain't got to sit and tap dance. I'm going to tell you what it is. Because that's what I like to do. All right? Y'all keep forgetting. I'm going to show you again. Because people don't get it. I told you. I tell you the scoreboard. If I had some other shit to tell you from another side, I would. But I ain't getting nothing. They all ran. They gone. All right, they all ran, y'all. So, people was talking a lot of ish. Now it's up. But y'all don't comprehend that part. It's up. Another thing you don't comprehend. Diddy went to jail in a whole nother term. But people on this channel, you know what side I told you Diddy really on. But maybe some other people put a scheme against the dealer to put his ass away. Maybe, I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, y'all forget when he got locked up. The man in office now was not responsible for Diddy going to jail. The man in office now did not send Homeland Security. So who sent Homeland to Diddy house? Can you figure it out yet, dummies? All I'm going to tell you again, it is up with certain people and everybody down with them. And you're going to keep watching this shit. I'm just keep telling y'all because I keep saying everybody had a big mouth, but they can't back it up. So you're going to keep seeing this smoke. Tyler Perry. Did Tyler Perry not come out in October at a campaign? Well, go back and check the scoreboard, and I bet you'll see Tyler Perry was running his mouth. Huh? Because he got set up. He didn't know that. That's right. Somehow you're going to see, I done proved it already. Everybody that was on that campaign, all they ass been getting spanked up. That's right. But what y'all not getting is their leaders are gone. Their leaders are late. I'm going to tell y'all straight up what I assume. I'm going to assume this. I said it before. I think it was already agreement that they were going to pass the keys over. And I said everybody under them got set up, sold out. I'm going to keep telling y'all, when 44 and 47 shook hands, I said that meant everybody better kiss their ass goodbye. Now, since I said that, did you not see everybody get charges on their ass? Because what they don't get is their own people is part of selling their ass out because they didn't get it. They didn't get that. They all being disposed of because they were only used for one purpose. They don't get it. Their own people selling them out, y'all. That's what they don't get. I'm trying to tell you. Smart people, y'all get it very clear what I'm talking about. Let's go. Know why I say that? Y'all forgot it's America. So that meant I'm going to just make it simple. When I told you entertainment is over with, it's because the red and the blue said so. The blue department controls Black Hollywood, period. So in order for Hollywood to be over, the blue party had to what? Okay it. Because that's how it works. That's how it works. I'm not going to go through it again. This is a blue and red thing because rap and black entertainment had a purpose. But what the blacks don't know is they got sold out. That's the part they don't know. They got hoodwinked. They got tricked, finesse. Why? Because even the blue party knows. Most of these people don't do shit anyway. Guess why is the blue people sticking it to y'all? I guess because a lot of y'all ain't vote and a lot of y'all ain't grow the fuck up. You just talk a lot. So they said, fuck it, get rid of all of them. Yup. Sorry to tell you that. Just like laws being passed. Who you think helping to pass the laws? See, y'all don't get it. Y'all been sold out, dummies. Sorry to tell you that. Y'all been sold out. Your own people sold you out. I proved it already. Tyler was down with Bezos. Bezos down with 47. Bezos gave that man some money and said, I don't want no problems. Guess who else did it? Mark Zuckerberg. Guess you don't get it. They sold their ass out. See, they sold them out. Bezos was gaslighting their ass. Next thing you know, guess who get all the blame? The blacks. Diddy Epstein, who get all the blame? The blacks. They've been set up. I told you already, they all been set up. They didn't know that. I know. That's why they disgraced. In the real world, disgrace is worse than prison. That's what you didn't know, fools. Because if you're not disgraced, you can go to prison and still come home with your dignity and respect. See that? Y'all didn't know the English language. When you're disgraced, that means nobody want to look in your face. You can't even be around us. We don't want to hear your name. That's what disgrace means. You know what disgrace means? They're all going to laugh at you. Freak off man. They celebrate a man that licks semen. They celebrate a man that get semen rubbed on nipples, y'all. No, you're watching the people exposing themselves. Guess what? Sorry to tell you that. I didn't see no white complexion saying nothing good about Diddy. I didn't see him hating on him neither, but I didn't see them celebrating him. I love to use race to make them mad. Let's go. Let's go to the other team. Y'all ready? Tiny Harris. This is Diddy's cousin from down south. Y'all didn't know all Diddy's cousins, they in Atlanta. Diddy was the first one to go to Atlanta. The whole career with Bad Boy was in Atlanta as well, because L.A. Reid, Arista Records, TLC, Arista Records, Clyde Davis, Arista Records, Usher, you get it? They always been family. JD, Arista Records, Chris Cole, okay. They've been families from the 90s. When Diddy put a restaurant in Atlanta, what was it? Justin's. I proved to y'all, which I didn't get, Diddy been knew T.I., they been knew all of their ass. Because when Biggie said about T.I. wife, what? The ugly ass escape bitches. He was talking about T.I. wife. They been around, they been knew each other. Why? Jermaine Dupri. Biggie and Escape got a song. That's another thing y'all don't know. Huh? After he dissed them, he still did a remix with Jermaine Dupri. That's right. So, let's go. Because we about to go there. The Freaks. Y'all ready? Tag team. Back again. Go get a stripper. Take it to the crib. Let's do it. Huh? We heard about them. What that girl say? They make you take pills. They gonna make you take them pills. We already went through all that. See what I kept saying? You don't do drugs, but they gonna make you take drugs. You don't smoke gas, they gonna make you smoke that gas. Even though T.I. and Tiny got caught with pills in L.A., didn't go to jail, I've been through all these people with feds. They're federal. When you work in this department, all entertainers had a clearance, government clearance. That's why they never went to jail. They only go to jail when they break certain laws within the organization. That's right. So you're going to see, he got caught with more guns than a military man. He got caught with more guns than an ISIS terrorist. Because even they ain't have silencers, but he did. He never went to jail. That's why his name is T.I., a.k.a. Tip, the tipster. All right? So, the shit that's so funny, everybody knew he was a snitch, but everybody still was supporting him. That's not the point. The point is, I didn't know she was that goddamn small. You know what I think? I think T.I. like little girls, and I did not know she was that small. Huh? So I know for a fact, her coochie whack, and he got a small Johnson. How I know that? Man, they always having threesomes. That's how I know that. Fool. Only way you can offer up your wife is when her goddamn coochie is whack. I said it. Huh? I said it. Only man will offer his woman up because he wants something better. You can hit it. I'm trying to hit something else. That's y'all. Huh? When I see Tiny, I see dry coochie. That's right. No, they're weirdos. They're freaks. Today I'm going to show you what a freak is. All these entertainers are nothing but a freak show. When I showed you, back in the day when they made their ass dress up, they were considered freaks. That's right. Tag team. Back again. Go get a stripper and take it to the crib. That's them. Huh? Weirdo. Let's go, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all what it is. I did not know she was that small, y'all. I fucking didn't know that. I did not know that. They're weirdos, y'all. Let's go. Now think about Atlanta now. Think about Atlanta. Always praising Tiny and T.I. Tiny and T.I. They was a role model couple, y'all. Tiny and T.I. Tiny and T.I. A role model couple, y'all. A fucking dysfunctional, weird-ass household. Yeah, they son also being accused of dealing with Diddy behavior right now. It is being said they son allegedly got some girl, whatever. We'll talk about it. Because their number one enemy is who? Sabrina Peterson. Well, guess what she said? She said that she put some more paperwork with the government on their ass. Yep, that's what she said. Tag team, back again. Go to the strip club, share with your friend. Take them to your bedroom, take them to the end. That's them. Huh? That's right. They said they were tag teaming a lot of shit. Somebody said Tiny ate everybody in Atlanta box. Did you see how when T.I. was trying to act like a tough gangster? Fraud. T.I. sold y'all that trap shit. Whole time he worked for Diddy. Proved everything around here. T.I. was under Diddy the whole time. I proved it all. Under Diddy the whole time. Diddy control all their ass. That's what y'all didn't know. Dummies. Look at that. I did not know she was that small. How the fuck did I know about Escape and I did not know Tiny was that small? Man, she's a weirdo, man. Why she's a weirdo? Because she talk about being freaky. She proud of being freaky and having a lot of sex. No, their job was to ruin every straight marriage in Atlanta. See, y'all don't get it, Atlanta. Atlanta, y'all was supposed to be the real Wakanda. It was a lot of successful families, a lot of educated families, conservative families, doing what they supposed to do. But then that rap shit came. Kept telling y'all a million times, Atlanta. Y'all didn't know when that rap came, it was a plot to destroy that shit. And when it's finished, all that black essence shit gonna be over with. That's right. They might have bought the whole state, but we made it where they only got a little bit off. Then we made it where they're gonna have shootings in their neighborhood. They're gonna live in Bankhead, Buckhead, wherever they at. It's gonna be sprayings, gunnings. It's gonna be so many foreigners from every state, country down in this bitch. By the time they finish, they will lose all their southern etiquette. And they will be so mixed up. They will all be freaks and dildo lovers. Huh? That's right. What's her label make? Candy, right? What she sell? Dildos. They were selling these chicks roses. They had all these women buying dildos and roses. That's why half of them got dry coochie now, y'all. They get it from them. Their job was to ruin your coochie, so that's going to ruin your marriage. Ain't nobody going to want your ass. And then you're going to be a swinger, and you're going to get STDs and got to take Plan B. That's them, y'all. A fucking freak and a weirdo. That's right. That's them. But now you're going to see all the people y'all been fucking worshiping being exposed. And it's no coincidence. They all together. T.I., Jay-Z. No one, no, got a swagger like that. See? They all exposed at the same exact time. Where's Shannonsharpe from? Georgia. Let's go. Today was supposed to be called ATLBTRIP. Where this idiot from? Georgia. Huh? Tyler Perry ass on that stove. What we talking about? Georgia. All right then. You watching Georgia about to get this smoke. T.I. and Tiny face shocking sex trafficking allegations involving their son, King Harris, the #1 idiot sideshow Bob. Didn't I tell you nobody gonna escape? Didn't I tell you Negroes gonna keep picking and choosing? But it's all of them. It's all of them, y'all. What's up, Natalia? Thank you very much. Expeditiously. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's go. Let me chill out. Facts. Let's get into the facts. T.I. and Tiny have overcome their fair share of legal obstacles over the years, and now it looks like they're facing one more. According to All Hip Hop, Sabrina Peterson recently took to Instagram to launch some serious allegations against them and their 20-year-old son, King Harris. Her posts were in response to a comment Tiny left under a post shared by the late Kimporter's friend, Ebony Electra. Man, they all getting messy, y'all. Then I tell you, they all going to turn on each other. They imploding right now, y'all. Tiny left under a post shared by the late Kimporter's friend, Ebony. Contained a spiritual message, because niggas always think they're spiritual, even though they're fucking demons. God's will for Diddy, who just found not guilty of sex trafficking and racketeering. Saying it was God's will. No. All you bastards that deal with Diddy behavior, y'all all scared y'all gonna go to jail next. So that's all y'all niggas doing. All y'all doing is trying to celebrate because you know you do the same shit and you might be next. So I'm gonna tell a lot of y'all, if some of the people y'all violated wake up one day and put their paperwork in, your turn gonna be next. Because a lot of y'all don't understand how y'all are so exposed. See, they put black entertainment under this freak shit. And I keep telling you, they all under the same what? Code. The code is freak. So under that code, it's all of them to get the money. To get the money in this game, you gotta be a freak. That's why Diddy threw Hollywood what? Freak offs. Let's go. This game based on what? Blackmail. Yeah. Tiny wrote in the comments, people want to charge you so bad for being freaky. Nasty work. The comment didn't sit right with many. Thank you, including Peterson. Lying on me was the beginning of your end. That's what Sabrina said. Don't worry, you're next. It's the trafficking, coercion, prostitution, and you can't give consent while forcing your victim to take drugs, she alleged, alongside a screenshot of the comment. Bingo. So I told you, they have a lot of friends in Atlanta. I'm telling you, all the black bloggers are down with them. That's why you ain't gonna know about this like that. But their time is coming, y'all. The match already been lit. Cause when you make a lot of enemies, you don't know when it's coming, how it's coming, but it's gonna come. All right? Let's make it real clear if anybody don't get it. This is what this dumb bitch said out her mouth. In a sense, deleted. Comment. Harris wrote, yeah, with the praising hands. You know how you pray, you know the praise hands? People want to charge you so bad for being freaky. It's nasty work. Taking up for Diddy. Yeah, you're right. You are a freak. No, you're not freaky. You are a freak. That's right, Tiny. Tiny, stop it, please. I wouldn't even know. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to see you with no fucking clothes on. Hell no. 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 Anybody like Tiny, I'm going to say you like my nerves. Anybody like Tiny, man, bro, you got to have some small shit down there. I don't even feel right hitting that. I feel weird as fuck. Not T.I., because T.I. don't like women like that. He just like Tiny. That's it. We know about T.I. We know about all of them. His name ain't Tipster for no reason. I think they say he like tips too. Yup. But then again, she's so small, most bros only can put the tip in. That's right, because she's a little freak, a weirdo. Her job is to ruin your fucking marriage. Hear what y'all been listening to? Two fucking idiots. Pop. Huh? Two light-skinned idiots, Atlanta. That's right, that's what y'all been listening to. Sorry to tell you that. Keep getting mad. You ain't gonna do shit but get embarrassed. Huh? She been exposing them. But you know what happened? Remember, they tried to play her, right? So now, allegedly, she gave them people some more paperwork on them. Because according to her, it's all alleged, their son is with some woman, a young lady. And it is said that the parents of the young lady contacted her for her to try to help them get their daughter from Little King, their son. Their son is a weirdo. I'm going to prove it. Their son is being tossed up. Huh? Their son is a toy. Yes, he is. Because in this game, you're going to pimp out your kids or you ain't going to get no check. If you don't pimp out them kids, you ain't going to get no family hustle script. Let's go. Ain't nobody playing with them. See it for yourself. Yeah. People want to charge you so bad for being freaky. It's a nasty world. The comment didn't sit right with many. Lying on me was the beginning of your end. Don't worry, you're next. It's trafficking, coercion, prostitution, and you can't consent while forcing your victims to take drugs. Meaning, they did the same exact thing Diddy did because T.I.'s a Diddy boy. I done proved everything to y'all. What I say? I said, man, as far as we know, Diddy was passing them goddamn bottles out to all his friends. They probably all specialize at knocking people ass out. What? But guess I'm going to tell y'all what I heard. Some of y'all going to hear it too. I heard it was some money being exchanged. I heard some bags got exchanged. I heard some jurors magically got their hands on some stuff. That's what I heard. I don't believe it though. I don't know. But I heard some stuff. Let's go. We just get started. Here's their son. Let me show you a freak. Son of a freak. Huh? That boy got on sex bondage necklaces. Freak. That's what they did to him. Huh? Y'all listening to y'all Tiny? That's why y'all kids weird. I told you. The last plot was alchemy. Magic. We're going to flip all your asses. See, you guys were talking that black southern shit, but we turned you all into rock and rollers and weirdos. That's y'all freaks. That's right. It was a plan. Everybody in Georgia was raised in church, but they all became rebellious spirits. Now they're all freaks and weirdos. That's right. And their churches are destroyed. Sorry. No. You know what this is called for real? Certified. A weirdo. Huh? Don't feel bad because you ain't had no parents. Here's the proof. You can have both your parents and still end up messed up. Here you go. Because you are a reflection of your parents. So when he looking like a weirdo, and see, they made their kids available. Can you see it? They did that to him. Because that's the Hollywood game. But they going to come in your face and play that. T.I. played that gangster role for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? The tipster, man. I've been in the trap. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the trap. Been in the trap. No proof. No proof. Who crowded the king of the South? Diddy and Jay-Z. That's who. That's who did it. Because they were putting their flags in the South, like I said. Y'all didn't know it was a South takeover. And they controlled it. I'm not going to go through it today. I broke down how they crashed the game in New York on purpose. And they took it down South because they started to start what you see now. I also told you that Diddy destroyed hip-hop. So I'm going to tell you again. When they took it to Atlanta, that was part of destroying hip-hop. Because when it went to Atlanta, what stopped? Lyrics, right? Visions. Certain rap elements left. It became what? Freaky. Because when it went to Atlanta, rap went to the strip club. That's right. I also said it was the rappers that brought all that freaky, perverted, two-way shit down there. Because before they came down there, Freaknik was for women. But when the rappers finished, okay, then we're going to leave it at that. They flipped Atlanta upside down. That was the plan. Because y'all didn't get who run that shit. Y'all did not get it. The home of the Klan will never be your city, dummies. That's why the Klan was in on flipping all y'all ass. That's right. To freaks and weirdos. And guess what? Now y'all losing all y'all property. So today you're going to get it to your head. I need everybody to celebrate Diddy's. Diddy got to win, y'all. Stand up and celebrate. Nigga, be proud. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, freaks. Come on, freaks. Bring your ass up. Because we're going to laugh at these freaks. Now, for anybody that didn't know in this goddamn country, because remember, when you're a foreigner and you hate this country, you ain't going to know no history about this country. That's why the joke going to be on them. Anybody born in this country and hate it, just know the joke always on you. Just know that. You born in this country, raised, when you've been going so hard to be opposite. Just remember, the joke always on you, right? You know a lot about Africa, but you don't know a lot about freaks, dummy. You know about red, black, and green, but you don't know about freaks. So let's go to the freak show to show these niggas American history. All right? The freak show is for real. That's tiny right there. That's tiny. It's for real. What I put in that search engine? Freak show, little person. Pop, 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 pop. 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 Tiny. You don't get it, do you? Freak show. Pop, 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 pop. You also didn't get back in the day, all minorities' ass got put in a freak show. That's y'all. See the black and white floor? That's y'all. Freaks. Pop, 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 pop. Be proud, niggas. Ha ha. American history. The freak show. It was called a freak show before the circus. But guess who was the freak show now? Guess who the circus now? When I showed y'all Kendrick Lamar concert last year, didn't I show you they had a clown on stage with a rainbow wig? Bingo. Y'all are the freak show. You didn't know the whole diddytrial was a freak show. Hey, by the way, smart people, you see that burning house? Huh? Did I tell y'all trapped in that house of bondage? You see that burning house? You didn't know in that house, you always going to be a freak. Because the joke's on y'all. You didn't understand this you never understood it, did you? You didn't understand after the 1900s, they switched the whole game up. That's right. That's y'all. Because the history of freak show was all the minorities. See that? What Tiny say, y'all? In a since deleted comment, Harris wrote, yeah, with praise hands. People want to charge you so bad for being freaky. That's nasty work. Ain't nobody care about no freak. They go Tiny right there. See Tiny? See Tiny? Now you see, she knows she a freak. See that? All right, then Tiny right there. No, y'all. Told you, man. When you go so hard to go against this country, that's why you don't know shit. And I laugh my ass off. That's right. You know everything about everywhere. You ain't never gonna go, but you don't know shit about the land you stand on. I guess you don't really got no ruler, do you? I guess you don't really know too much, do you? Nope. You all got tricked and pranked. Huh? You see the freak show, right? You see Tiny and T.I. right there? That's Tiny, that's T.I. Bingo. The one next to T.I., that's Diddy. See the freaks? That's y'all. That's what freak means. So you remember this picture. Whenever y'all proud to be a freak, you just make sure you think of this picture and just know that everybody already laughed at y'all. They've been laughing at y'all on these timelines, and the whole key is y'all been the freaks of this goddamn country and not the freaks of the planet. What is wrong with y'all? That's the joke on y'all. Same thing with the Diddy trial. What I tell y'all? I said if you notice, nobody, I'm going to say it because I got to say race because they don't get it. I said in the Diddy trial on TV, I said nobody white wants to speak about the shit. They've been letting the blacks talk about that shit like y'all talk about it. Y'all do that. Told you already. Because I've been telling you, it's the real world and it's this damn internet. Now the most brainwashed, dumbest people on this internet because they won't use it to check facts. So they didn't know in 2025, calling yourself a freak is the worst thing you can call yourself because you got 20 million plus civilians came in this country and they don't call themselves freaks. Y'all do. That's who y'all are. Look at their son. Apple don't fall far from the tree. Now do it. Now let me show you the prank. I'm going to show you the prank being played on everybody's ass. See that freak show? See the green color wig? That's y'all. Freak show. That's what freak mean, dummy. You see that? That's the spirit of Diddy in that room with that baby on. Put it on my breast. That's them. Y'all didn't know. Everything you were taught to be proud of has been embarrassing you, and the world been laughing at all y'all ass. Keep supporting Diddy. Keep being proud. Keep it going. Huh? Keep it going. Because I'm telling y'all today, don't get mad at nobody. You just shut up and listen. Everybody is exposing themselves. It's a revelation. So let them keep going. Because they don't know American history. They don't know what freak means. That's right. Now let me show you the prank on everybody. Let's go to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's a father. Justin Bieber got a woman. Justin Bieber got a child. Justin Bieber is living a regular, normal family life. Now, you might say Justin Bieber getting high, but for some reason, Justin Bieber is living a normal life, and that's just what it is. Everybody else is a freak. See that? Now I got a question for you. When did you ever see a picture of a rapper and their son like that? When did you ever see a picture of a rapper being portrayed as a good, nice father? See? Because you don't know media, dummy. You guys are freaks. Justin, he's a good guy. See? He's a father. Meanwhile, Diddy was in court. His kids had to come hear how much of a freak he was. You didn't get it, did you? Meanwhile, Justin's a good dad. See that? I keep talking. Somehow, the people from the broken homes, they don't get it. They don't get it. Even though Justin been accused, they try to say Justin this, that, and the third. But somehow Justin is now being portrayed as a perfect dad. Because whoever Justin is, it got nothing to do with being a dad. No, you ain't going to have no dad. Pop, you going to praise niggas that's freaky. Meanwhile, Justin getting shine. He getting good news. Told you, it's good news and it's bad news. I kept telling you this shit. This is called Justin getting good news. See that? Justin Bieber stony-faced as he's seen putting son into stroller as wife Haley follows behind. Bingo. What's the opposite of that? Freaks. Ain't nothing wrong being freaky. Even though they fucking parents, that's the shit they say out their mouth. See that? Dummies. Dummies. Guess what? All y'all got is freak. Oh, guess what? In slavery, all y'all had was being freaky. You got nothing. I'm going to keep telling your fucking history. Huh? They go Tiny. Huh? Tiny right there. Tiny right here. That's BET all day. No, BET fucking disgrace. Put it in the engine. Freak show. All right, let's go. Diddy got what? 66 lawsuits. Why is Diddy finished? Because he's disgraced. It ain't about the money. It's about he's disgraced. You cannot get caught with all that baby on Astroglide, pink stuff, heels, ropes. All this behavior. No, y'all, he's a freaky weirdo. Nobody respects him but y'all because y'all are freaks. Do you get it yet? Hopefully you're getting it now. The world been judging y'all all as freaks. Told you, I'll make it clear for y'all. The world has been judging y'all. That's why this ain't gonna leave. Everybody knows who y'all are. Everybody know where y'all at. Y'all in Atlanta. Y'all in New York. Huh? Y'all gotta keep going. Everybody know where y'all at, and everybody know y'all are. Everybody know what you're into. It's not just here. You gotta put Canada there too. Remember last year everybody put it on Drake? Canada in on this shit. The UK in on it. Overseas in on it. I showed you Usher disrespected in Paris. Everybody knows who y'all are. But y'all don't get it because y'all world so small. Y'all are the joke. Y'all the freak show. Y'all the only ones being laughed at in 2025. It's just y'all, dummies. And guess what else they've been doing? Fueling all engines. That's right. Jay-Z being clown. That man, old ass, was paying for verified bots to talk good about him. Paying for likes, shares, view, all that shit. Paying. But we already knew that around here. I'm just showing you how it's catching up to him, and now the public is exposing all their dirt. I told you, bloggers, black media, I told y'all all gonna go down with them. Y'all didn't listen. You didn't go against them. You stuck to the code. But now you're gonna watch y'all fucking heroes be exposed and destroyed. This man, old ass, was paying for verified bots. Pushing 70, by the way. See how they being extra? No, it's called manipulating, monopolizing the game. Look at everybody laughing at Jay-Z. Got all these billions and still insecure. Because they all insecure. That's right. They don't got no manhood. That's why. They've been fondled. They like other stuff. Insecure. That's them. They don't want to know. They ain't know how to bow out. So I'm showing you. He's being humiliated. Which means he's never coming back, like I said. They're never coming back. Because nobody respects them. Plus, when I told you Elon bought this shit, it was for a reason. That means they don't control it no more. He got 2 billion, 3, whatever you want to say. Elon got about 300 billion. He owns this shit, so they ain't gonna be able to say nothing. They took over the internet. They about to buy TikTok right now. They gonna take over YouTube, Google. That's what's gonna happen. So I kept telling you, you can't lie no more because fake news is about to be outlawed. Did I not show and prove y'all that already? Overseas is already going down. Fake news is outlawed. Fake news, fake views, fake likes, everything fake is outlawed. He got Elliot's ass tuned in, paid by the hour. Who's Elliot? His #1 reporter? Right here, Elliot Wilson. Elliot Wilson about 60. This who Jay-Z had speaking for hip-hop. It's nothing wrong with Elliot Wilson. It's just that he was under control. You got to remember this, y'all. You can't never talk about Jay-Z. You can't never say nothing bad about him or Beyonce or none of his people. Meaning you can't give an honest opinion. It ain't about you dissing them. The Negro understood. I control the media. I control black people's ass. I control their mind, their everything they fucking love. I control their reality. So I'm going to give Jay-Z his credit. He was able to play God because of this internet. He did that, and his wife. Yes, he did. But they being exposed now. That's right. Offset is too, and Cardi B. What they say about Cardi B? Cardi B gets a Kim Kardashian makeover. Cloning. What else they saying about Jay-Z and Beyonce? That lemonade shit was fake. Huh? That was she said. She basically said Beyonce tried to use her as a stunt. She don't even know why the hell she did that. You also will see, looked to me like somebody stole her swag. It looked to me like she got cloned. What y'all think? Did somebody clone her? And why every time somebody signed with Jay-Z and them, somehow they just disappear after that? No, because she was a threat. I think Beyonce seen her ass coming, and I think she had to go. But that's the same as that thing they said about Aaliyah. So I'm going to keep telling you. Somebody keeps saying that Aaliyah had to go for Beyonce to be a star. I don't believe it, though. That's what they saying, and they ain't stopped. I'm telling y'all, they all busted. It wasn't real, of course not. Absolutely not, Aura. Said on the June 28th episode of the Begin Again podcast. See what I'm showing you? When I said, y'all, all the real content is not on YouTube. Sorry to tell you that. I'm not trying to discredit nobody. When I tell y'all it is so much shit out here now where truth is being spoken at, it's not on YouTube. Because YouTube, for one, is controlled. For three, it's fake-ass content creators that just still talk and don't know the fuck they be talking about. Glorified fans don't know shit. And that's why on here, it's a bunch of nonsense. That's okay. It's just that people believe the shit. Meanwhile, it is so much other shit out here. You got so many apps, but you get so brainwashed. You just know about one thing, but you don't know media means. Wherever entertainment is at, wherever information is at, that's media. Your media become one thing. Instagram. I'm going to sign on this shit every day. Facebook, YouTube now. But I'm just saying, nothing wrong with that, y'all. It's just that the people that don't know shit, they run their fucking mouth, but they don't know everything they say is controlled. When I told you I fucking don't watch none of that shit, I don't listen to nothing they gotta say, that's the only reason why some of y'all gonna think I'm not fucking smart. I'm not brainwashed by that other shit. That's the only thing. So I get news from everywhere. Show you again. This woman telling you the truth about that Becky with the good hair shit, but she's on a particular podcast that you don't know about, Johnny. So therefore, I'm just giving you proof that truth is coming out every day on all of them. But when it comes to YouTube, you ain't gonna know. That's all I'm saying. What else you ain't gonna know? Well, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. They were doing so much dirt at this goddamn mental facility called a studio. To me, it looked like a damn mental facility. It is said they were doing a whole lot of dirt and that shit was getting covered up. It was said this man Braxton got paid $500,000. Tyler Perry tried to brush it under the rug, allegedly tried to threaten this man. This man said he got flown out. He was getting groped on at people's house. You keep hearing these patterns, right? Thank you, Born the King. Salute. You keep hearing these stories about men getting groped on, right? All right. Your proof on that is buy share from Empire. What Will Smith and Diddy did to him. That is your proof of what they do to actors. And if you don't go with their shit, your career will be over. So that's why I say people not getting it. You a regular person. These guys are perverts. They like you. So they just start doing stuff to you. That's why you're going to see they knew something too. You get in trouble for touching on women, but you don't get in trouble for touching on men. That's why the whole secret to the Diddy trial was what? He did it to the men. People still acting like Diddy and Cassie had one-on-one sex with all that extra shit. Baby, stop it. They abuse men, y'all. Men get abused in this shit. But they can't say nothing because of their career. Now, they're not playing. Because you know why people getting smart now? Now people running to the feds, y'all. That's why. That's why a lot of them getting in trouble. They got smart. All these people know one thing. You can't go to the police. You go straight to the feds. Bingo. He did it in this thing right here. This right here, backed by the feds. This thing being presented against T.I. and Tiny. Allegedly, she went to the feds. Told you, man, they not playing with them no more, y'all. Ain't nobody going to police. They going straight to the gov. Letting the gov handle it. So let's go back to this Tyler Perry stuff. Because they're trying to get some stuff brought back up on Tyler. Mind you, Tyler is already facing a $260 million payout. What Derek Dixon lawsuit adds, this scandal closely follows Derek Dixon's blockbuster $260 million civil lawsuit that dropped weeks ago. Dixon also, from the Oval Office, alleges Tyler Perry sexually harassed and assaulted him, detailing incidents like uninvited advances. So, Derek Dixon, he bringing his stuff back up. A proud whistleblower. In his emotional post, Braxton calls out Tyler Perry directly, saying, Yahweh Elohim sees all. No contract or celebrity circle will stop Yahweh's judgment. He's urging federal authorities, keyword, federal authorities to revisit the case and consider criminal charges against Tyler Perry Studios for allegedly shielding a high-ranking executive and coercively silencing. Now, this is the key right here. He got a nice leg to stand on. He's smart. You know what he's saying, right? He like this. Allegedly, they forced him to sign a non-disclosure agreement for $500K. But I think when he seen Derek Dixon suing for $260 million, I think he said, no, I'm going back to court on this one. And that's what he's doing. That's why he also, now remember this too. If he presented that Tyler Perry and trying to pay him off and scam to death, that's more trouble. But I think that's what he's doing. I'm showing you it ain't over yet. When I keep telling you they all running their mouth and still doing shit, they don't know the more they show their face, the more charges going to get trumped up on them. Here's the work. Here's the paperwork. So now y'all see, right? They run into the gov on these people now, y'all. They learned from Cassie. Why? People want their millions like Cassie, y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all, this is starting to start a chain reaction. It started with Diddy. It didn't end with Diddy, y'all, at all. No, it didn't. I already told y'all what's going to happen. It's going to be everybody. Meaning anybody did any dirt, they're going to get exposed. Cassie and Diddy was a chain reaction, y'all. What I kept saying, I said a million times, this system is abusive. It's a system of abuse, meaning the Diddy trial is traumatizing more celebrities than anybody. See, civilians, we laughing and joking, but these damn celebrities, they get abused. They get abused, ain't nothing they gonna say about it. If that executive say, put this in your mouth, they gotta do it. If it's all in the Harvey Weinstein situation, you don't want to lose your job. The movie is already filmed, but before it comes out, he wants some of that. What you gonna do? That's how they play. That's how they play. So what you're not acknowledging is everybody is being exposed for the shit they did because everything they did is outlawed now. They were dealing with human trafficking, human abuse, using humans as modern-day slaves, using humans as sex toys, leaving them broke dead with nothing, drug heads. When you finish with Diddy, you're going to turn you out. You're going to be a drug head. When you finish with Diddy, you're going to get yourself head. That's right. He's going to put you on mushrooms, pink stuff, all type of shit. Idiots. They celebrating a fool that took mushrooms and rubbed nipples on his breast. Rub semen on his breast, y'all. A mushroom head. All at the same time taking oxycodone and oxycontin, and pink coke. That's what they praising, y'all. Meanwhile, he's disgraced, he's embarrassed. He will never ever in his life sit in a boardroom with executives and talk about no discussions about no American deals. Never again. No, a lot of y'all just happy because Diddy's a failure and you a failure. Misery Love Company. A lot of y'all are just happy because Diddy failed. Y'all ain't mad. I'm talking about the ones that's happy. They happy to celebrate a failure because they failures. Diddy with us now. The lawyer, they said in court they were celebrating Diddy when he came back. Good job, Diddy. Why? Because a lot of them are rapists. Just watch people, y'all. They always going to show you who they are. You support who you like. You support who favors you. All right? Rapos support rapos. If I was a gangster and John Gotti got up to stand, that's right. John Gotti free. Damn right. Free that gangster. And they celebrating a sex trafficker. An alleged sex trafficker. We're going to say when they celebrating a sexual deviant. Let me make it clear. When they celebrate a sexual deviant, that means they're a sexual deviant. Because when you're not a sexual deviant, you know this man is disgusting. Ain't no way in hell you're going to co-sign him. But when you understand that rap for 30 years has inspired a whole generation to go against their household and be proud to be freaks, then you're going to see why most of them ain't got shit but this internet. They ain't got no fucking income. They ain't own shit. They ain't got no job. A lot of them ain't got no fucking car. They can't barely pay their fucking bill. They're going to celebrate a pervert. Because when you're a pervert, all you got is semen. That's it. You ain't got nothing else. All you can do is have sex all day and jerk off. That's y'all. Sorry to tell you that. Meanwhile, the rest of the world don't respect none of this shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because failure is not a conversation. But you still with the freak show. You see Tiny right here? Look at Tiny. No, I'm going to give a better picture of Tiny. Freak show. What Tiny said? What? Because soon as Diddy got found out guilty, what she say? In a sense, that shit deleted now. Harris wrote, yeah, praise him, praise God. People want to charge you so bad for being freaky. I don't want to charge y'all. I'm just going to stay away from y'all. That's it. I'm going to joke and laugh on you at your ass. That's about it. Clown y'all freaky, stupid ass. Here's Tiny and T.I. That's it. She is the freak show of rap. That's what you didn't get. Freak show. Here's Tiny and T.I. Joke's on y'all. Y'all the freak show, guys. That's why everybody love this shit. I showed you Nancy Grace. I showed you all of them. Tisa Tell making a name off this. Everybody's blowing up off this, freaks, except for you, freak. At least back then, freak, they got money at the freak show. You ain't getting a penny, freak. Freak, you just getting joked on every day. That's y'all. This hip-hop. See that? That's y'all, freaks. Y'all all are in a burning house. You gonna call it this. You gonna call it whatever you want to call it. Just know it's a burning house, and y'all the freaks. Did Martin Luther King tell you went in a burning house? You didn't get it, though, did you, freak? That's right. You all got set up. All you got to know is the people y'all used to be, you ain't that no more. Just know that part, and you ain't never going back. Didn't I tell you that black car got ripped up? All right, then. After this shit over with, we will no longer talk about race. After BT is finished, no more talking about race. But being that they kept talking about race, we're going to keep talking about race. Here's their son. Huh? A freak. A weirdo. You call it the style. You call it the fad. You call it new generation. My white friends know, man, they steal it from punk rock. Pop. My white friends know, they did that punk rock shit in the 80s. You mean to tell me these Negroes became punk rockers in the 2025? Yup. Because they freaks and dummies, that's why. You can't look like that and talk about Martin Luther King, asshole. You can't dress like that and talk about black power. Shut up. Y'all are freaks and weirdos now. Sorry to tell you that. That's what y'all are. The world knows too. Diddy is facing 66 lawsuits. They keep saying Diddy straight. No matter what happens with criminal charges, he still has to fight those civil charges. Those do not go away. Oh, you thought it was a Diddy thing. Now let me show y'all real life. Because you didn't understand in this country, man, they've been abusing them minors. Yup. That's right. What you looking at? A man trying to snatch someone's kid in broad daylight at Coney Island. Broad daylight. They had to chase his ass down because you didn't understand these foreigners been snatching people up and selling their ass. Yup. Keep laughing and celebrating Diddy. Keep laughing. Keep celebrating all this trafficking shit. Little do you know, you're going to be next. Somehow everything you love going to just start collapsing. Yup. I can't wait till the day they make you got to pay to be on YouTube. Half y'all going to disappear so quick. Out of here. Then I hope they make you pay to even start a YouTube channel. You got to pay for that shit. See how many y'all going to have a YouTube channel then. That's right. Let's go. It's coming. Verification. See that? Y'all think everything is a joke. So what I've been showing y'all, I said since the Diddy trial, this is really a campaign on everybody with Diddy behavior. The number one crime in this country is sex trafficking and selling that fetty. Life in jail. They have no clue when we was in the house. So many people went missing and they still missing. Somebody killed. Now mind you, the police cars right there, all that shit. So bold, he tried to snatch somebody's kid, y'all, in broad daylight. So they chased him. Meaning, no, he threw the kid real quick. The kid started screaming. He threw his ass on the ground and ran. Yup. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. Y'all better watch y'all kids. You better watch your loved one. It ain't just kids. They doing this to anybody, woman. Anybody that look like they ain't gonna fight, that's who they get. That's who they getting. Hey, your kidney worth a lot of money. Your liver worth a lot of money. Somebody might need that. I think they're in the organ harvesting too. Because allegedly, after they make you do sex videos, or they might put you in a whole house, after they finish with you, they might chop your ass up. So, I'm just showing y'all. Now what I'm going to show y'all. Somebody else getting clowned. Deionsanders. Now, Deionsanders did some shit. Y'all know that his son got embarrassed. Let me make it clear for y'all. I'm not going to go into it, but I did it already. Deionsanders rebranded himself off of them too. He thought his son was going to get a lot of money and it was going to be in his favor. His son is 5th place on the bench, drafted 5th, which meant his money stock went down. But that young man right there, he got drafted higher than Deion's son and got more money than Deion's son. Because Travis Hunter really about that life when he played that football, offense and defense. Deionsanders put all the hype on his son. See, this is why I kept telling y'all, this internet do that. Internet give you a lot of hype, not a lot of facts. Last year, what I said about Deion, I said it on everything already. He used that black college to get his clout up, to go to Colorado. He used Colorado to get his son clout up, but it backfired. Then I showed you Deion and his son being embarrassed doing the whole shit because they was on the internet lying, hyping that he's the best. I also showed you how they also tried to overshadow the real #1 draft pick. Deion tried to use his celebrity status to manipulate the internet like they all do. See, all of the blacks manipulate the shit for their own favor, meaning they don't get bad news. You ain't going to know because they all friends. So they all had to be destroyed because they wasn't doing fair media. But now I'm going to show you why Deionsanders is a bitch. Because Travis Hunter with the white outfit got married. Deion ain't go because he was mad. He's a hater. He's still mad at this day. When they showed you the world, he got embarrassed. Huh? He didn't go to this young man's wedding, y'all. He claims he had a reason why. That's bullshit. Why? Because Deion, simple, fool. If that white man had a check for you, your ass would be there ASAP. So stop it. All right? Stop it. If somebody had a check for your ass, you'll be there quick. So why you ain't go to that man's funeral, Deion? Because it wasn't about you, right? That's right. You hating on that man. He got drafted over your son. He got more money over your son. And he got married. Your son is a kid. They say your son was stupid, Deion. You taught your son to be a damn dummy. They say your son couldn't even comprehend that fucking interview. They say he felt entitled. It's something about you and Diddy. Y'all kids are just alike because they've been showing me a narrative of Deionsanders is a dumbass father. Why? His son dumb. I'm sorry to tell you that. What's the pattern? LeBron James ain't too bright. Because why? His son is dumb. I'm going to tell you what it is. You're going to see all their kids are dumb. Will Smith, James, all their kids dumb, y'all. Because they give them special privileges and not education. So when they go in the real world, they're going to be dumb. Here's another one. T.I. and Tiny's son, dumb. That's right. That's right. When you try to raise your kids opposite of how you was raised, they're going to be dumb. You was raised, boy, you better do that homework. You ain't going outside. You better learn that shit. No, y'all taught dumbness, so your kids fucking dumb. Sorry to tell you that. But see, nobody's perfect. But they supposed to be so rich with all the best of everything. Why all they kids fucking failures? Go ahead, put King. We could put King in a room with Bronny, with Shedeur, all of them in the same fucking room. Because they were telling y'all future is a zero. Y'all Generation Z means zeros. Meaning, how the hell is it 2025? They supposed to be the smartest, but they looking like the dumbest because their parents were dumb. It's in your face now, y'all. No more tap dancing. It's exposed. All their kids are dumb. They say this fool went on interviews. Not him. Like, he had that shit in the bag. Being disrespectful to the Giants, y'all. They say they were showing him wrong plays on purpose to see if he would catch it. He wasn't even paying attention. That's because of Deion. But you know what really happened? I'm going to tell you again, they had to stick it to Deion because he thought he was going to manipulate this shit and his son was going to go where he wanted him to go. But I kept telling y'all, which y'all didn't get. I was telling you, all of this shit is connected. It's all connected. Where they saying that y'all been doing too much for so fucking long. Y'all been trying to run shit, but you don't cut no checks. Y'all been trying to run shit for y'all advantages to make y'all look good, and you keep trying to get these checks. So they had to show y'all, you don't run shit, Shannonsharpe. You ain't getting no check. Deion, you don't run shit. Your son ain't getting no big check. That's what they keep showing y'all. When Hollywood shut down, when all these rappers getting blamed, you can keep saying Jayz, he good, Diddy good. Just get this through your fucking head. He ain't getting no more checks. No more checks. None of them. All right? Nobody's going to cut a damn check to them. Only thing they're going to do is front on this internet and go on their friends' podcast. That's all they got left. The joke is on y'all. The whole world knows the jig is up except for you. You the only one holding on to this shit. Who that? Anybody believe in this shit? I'm going to tell you again. Y'all all foreigners, so you don't know what's going on. Everybody that's in tune see this shit clear as day. Like yesterday, I forgot to read this shit. Victims of their own crimes. Who is the victims of their own crimes? Who's the dummies? Huh? Who is wild and weird? Stories of fumbling felons, clumsy crooks, and ridiculous robbers. Huh? Wild and weird. Who is wild and weird? Let's go. These freaks. Wild and weird. See weirdos? Weirdos. Weirdos wear costumes. Jayz exposed for using bots. This is what they think about Jayz. Bots at 55. Let me show you once again. Let's look at this AI. Look at Beyonce's leg. What is that? What is that? Look at the kneecap. Look at the leg and the calf. What is that? Look at the leg. Look at the fucking knee, y'all. They thought you were just stupid watching shit on phones. I told you, I be on laptops, big TVs. I see everything. What if I told y'all got pranked on 5.5-inch screens for 10 years straight? What if I told you that? Huh? Did I tell you the world got a lot of people got 100-inch TVs now? People got 100-inch in their house, y'all. 80 inches, 85, 75, 70, 65. Did you know the new smart TVs are just like phones, even faster and better and clearer? You're still on phones believing this shit. They think y'all so poor and dumb, you can't afford a TV, so you don't see this shit. I'm not playing with you. They understood the magic of these phones. You control souls. You see that leg? AI. Filter. Get it? Okay then. No. See weirdo? Wild and weird. You thought it was normal. No, y'all fucking weird. You want to be everything but yourself. It's called identity crisis. That mean you're weird. Huh? See Cardi B trying to be like Kim K? Fucking weird. Don't got her own swag. Even though Kim K took that picture, what? 2022. Cardi B gets a Kim Kardashian makeover. Basically saying she fucking cloning her style. Let's go. Here's Offset, y'all. Here's what they think about Offset. They say he's a man hoe. He's a man. They call him a man hoe. That's right. All right, y'all. Real talk. I didn't know it was that wicked. I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know all the people still missing. I didn't know it flooded in Texas like that. For some reason, Texas been catching hell too. But I'm not here to judge nobody. I told you, I just pay attention. I just pay attention. For some of us, it's going to be a good year, but for a lot of people, it's just not. All I can do is try to help people. But I ain't helping no freaks. Freaks, you on your own. That's right. Hey, freaks, if you can't swim, you bound to drown. That's going to happen to y'all, freaks. Now, let me show y'all what else I showed y'all. Not this. I'm going to get to this, but I'm going to talk about it now. Now, remember we was talking about people not happy? People got mad at Travis Kelce brother because he wished everybody happy 4th of July. They got mad, y'all. Are you delusional? What's so happy? I'm going to tell all y'all, if you're not happy, why are you still here? Because you can't go nowhere. That's why, right? Were you happy 4 years ago? Hey, how long were you in the house? Are you still in the house? Who put you in the house? Did you get a stimmy check? Did you get unemployment? Hey, why are you so mad now? Why you wasn't mad before? Why you wasn't mad before? So you mean to tell me you seen everybody get money, you wasn't mad? Why you? What's wrong with? See, I never seen people pick and choose who they get mad at like that. A whole era just went by. No, y'all motherfuckers was mad because y'all know you ain't had no food for the 4th of July, so stop it. I'm not going to play with none of y'all niggas. All right? Y'all were mad. A lot of y'all mad because y'all fucking poor. A lot of y'all ain't got no family, so you hate 4th of July. That's right. You ain't got no fucking grill. You hate 4th of July. You ain't got your own crib. You hate that shit. A lot of y'all live in hotels. You fucking hate that shit. You live in cars off the grid. You fucking hate that shit. You hate everything American because you ain't American. Did you get it yet? You're on foreign apps, TikTok. You did everything foreign. You took a knee. That's why you hate it, because you ain't American no more, dummy. You was American, but not no more. Your fucking social say you're American, but you want to be from everywhere else, right? So now you're a weirdo. You ain't got shit. You got gaslit by Barry and the gang, but Barry and the gang is gone, dummy. Barry and them are gone, and y'all left alone. That's what happened. You got sold out. You got pranked. You got played. Bingo, you're finished. Huh? You hate America because you hate yourself. But what I tell you, Independence Day means you're free. I can celebrate Independence Day any day I want because it means I'm free. I'm free. I'm standing on free soil, and I do what I want to do within the law. I'm free. Nobody tell me shit. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't need nobody for shit. I'm free. What about you, slave? What about you, slave? Can you say that? So when he say salute, happy Independence Day, I know what it means. Because I'm independent. Bingo. Ain't nobody help me on YouTube. Ain't nobody help me do shit. I never got help from nobody. That's why I talk like this. That's why I act like this. Ain't nobody ever did shit for me. I didn't cry. You gonna cry. What's the American way? Go get it. Make it happen. You're free, right? But you're a slave and you think like a slave, and slaves do not do shit. You know what slaves do? Talk all day while they work. You gonna work on this internet and talk all day, slave. Because independence means free. You so stupid, y'all trying to let people dictate what shit mean. And God damn it, independence means free. Independence Day means we free, y'all. We free. But when you ain't a slave, or when you are a slave and you ain't free, you're gonna be mad. Because you ain't got no fucking hot dogs. That's right. You ain't got no hot dogs. You ain't got no hamburgers. You ain't got no fucking lover. You ain't got shit. That's why you're mad. All you got is fucking EBT and a fucking social media site. That's why you're mad, guys. But most of us, we've been lived the American dream. We've seen it. We know it. And we ain't stupid. That's why we gonna win. It's about winners and losers. But the losers don't want to go. Diddy's a fucking loser. Keep celebrating failure. Diddy's a loser. You're a loser. Guess what you are? Foreigners. Now you see why Jay-Z ass in Paris? That's right. They're not comfortable. They were all running their mouth like the rest of y'all. But the problem is the rest of y'all on this fucking internet. So what's going to happen is you're going to watch everybody get embarrassed, and then somehow y'all all going to disappear. Because if you ain't getting no money and you ain't paying no taxes, kiss your ass goodbye. I'm the one to tell you today. Goodbye. Remember I told you that. All right? So if you're going to keep running your mouth this whole summer and you ain't got no fucking income and you ain't paying no taxes, I guess we won't be seeing you no more with it. And plus, I already know when I say half y'all on fucking government programs, huh? When all that shit get cut, you're finished. When that man hit that switch for all you feds, all you government, all you, I'm telling y'all what's going to happen to all y'all. Because ain't no good in you. A lot of y'all going to wake up one day, y'all fucking page is going to be gone. That's right. Y'all channel going to be fucking gone. A lot of y'all. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Ain't no good in y'all. So y'all not happy, they're going to make sure y'all get out of here. That's already the campaign. The campaign is to get all the foreigners out of here. Just so happen they got a certain skin color. They the biggest mouse. That's right. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Get mad at me all you want to, but that's all you're going to do. All right? Dogs get mad. Humans get angry. Huh? Keep getting mad, dog, freak. So look, I'm the one that told you Tisa Tell is a new favorite for YouTube. Already showed you how, once again, she's on Nancy Grace, and I was showing y'all it's a new takeover on this shit. This also what Tisa means, things are changing. See, if some people don't understand change, only change they know is going ass backwards. They don't know about changing for the better. They only know about changing for the worse. So what people don't get, I used to think a certain way too. But then I learned that That shit ain't gonna work. That means I was living a fake ass life. The problem is y'all still living a fake life, even though you could have learned so much shit. You're fucking failures because you won't put in work to be nothing. You just talk. You train and leave comments all fucking day, but you don't do shit. So therefore, this is why they handpicking new people to be on this stage called American social media. Because this shit was used for nothing but dirt, playing around, and praising. Let's go. Let's just look at all the years what they did with social media. Praise people that we've been seeing our whole life. We've been seeing them our whole life. They're all fucking failures. And they thought we supposed to just keep listening to this shit forever to the day we die. Like we just keep listening to this shit. No. Tiny is a fucking freak. You see, Tiny was co-signing Diddy. Co-signing freaky behavior. Pissing in mouth. STDs in mouth. Huh? Praising that shit. Proud of that shit. When people ever proud of none of that shit, y'all? When? No, y'all fucking animals and savages. It's okay. But just know that everybody knows it. I'm just the one saying it. So you won't get mad at me. I take the bullets, but just know everybody else feel the same exact way. Because I study public opinion. I don't just listen to y'all. I listen to everybody. I sit and watch, and I see everybody talking the same shit. That's why I'm just letting y'all know what it is, freaks. Here's Tiny. That's right. The freak show is for real. That's right. Wherever that freak show at, you gonna see me. They go Tiny, T.I. right there. What am I showing y'all? Well, even if Diddy was to get out today, what you think would change? So let me show how stupid a lot of y'all. If Diddy came home today, what you think gonna change? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the comment section. What's gonna change? First of all, Diddy come home, he ain't gonna deal with none of you broke ass motherfuckers anyway. So what are you talking about? He don't care about y'all anyway. He never did shit for you anyway. You're celebrating the freaky behavior because you a freak. You celebrating a sexual deviant getting off the hook because you a sexual deviant. It makes a lot of sense, don't it? So from now on, y'all, you let this Diddy shit play out because it's exposing the American way of these new foreigners that are freaks now. That's right. This is a freaky celebration of the freaks. The freaks have a victory, y'all. They got one. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. So meanwhile, they've been exposing themselves, and she exposing them. Because she said their son, King, has a young lady, allegedly, doing the same exact shit Diddy did. Allegedly. She's saying it is a young lady with their son. The parents of this lady contacted her, trying to get her to help them get their daughter back from King, allegedly. And what it said that she been talking shit to them, and allegedly she took some paperwork to the FEDS. Tiny and T.I. face shocking sex traffic allegations involving son King Harris. Thank you, Linnell. Thank you very much. All right, so this got to do with their son now, y'all. Meaning, I'm gonna show y'all how this shit works. When I said people don't know when to leave, when to shut up, this is what I keep talking about. Now look, they already got over the shit, but she opened up her mouth to celebrate Diddy. What she do? Open up Pandora's box. Now, this, when I tell y'all, is set up for failure. Because, y'all, everybody in this industry been dealing with people. The people they've been dealing with, their parents be looking for their ass. A lot of people already know this shit. So that's why now everybody's like, oh, now, okay, now it's public. Oh, shit. Now it's time to let it be known. Because before people scared. But now they're like, okay, now we can come out against this shit. So little by little, it's campaigns against all of this shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They already got away with that Sabrina stuff, allegedly. They got away with getting caught with e-pills. But see, the Diddy trial through Cassie, the main thing revealed was how Diddy had her taking all those drugs, making her what? freak off. Only thing is, they are saying that T.I. and Tiny did the same exact thing. So when you do your history, you will see that T.I. was hanging with Diddy and Jay-Z, all of them, his whole career. You will even see, you go back into that day with it, you know, if you go back into that original claim, when she said they were making her do that, whatever, you're going to see that's when they was with Diddy and them. Because it was an Atlanta thing. Molly, perks, e-pills, freaky sex, three-way orgies. But I kept telling y'all, when it went to Atlanta, it went to the freak shit. That's why I showed y'all all. I showed you Diddy and Cassie in Atlanta. And she high as fuck. I showed all of this shit from the Diddy trial is from when they was in Atlanta. So I keep telling y'all. It was that whole era of Atlanta, Miami, DJ Khaled. Remember? Okay. All of this freaky shit we're talking about now is from the Atlanta era. But you got to keep thinking. Molly, flowing. You had goddamn regular Molly. You had goddamn pink Molly. You had all that shit. E-pills, all colors. You had Obama pills. You had all that shit. All type of drugs everywhere. Then they said the Ciroc was laced. You know he's a Ciroc, boy. Knocking people out. Yo, Diddy, you got some of that baby oil, that stuff in it? Get some of that, man. That's what I think Diddy was doing. When I said he had all them shipments, but don't think he wasn't giving them to some of his friends. No, they being exposed, y'all. So, they got hit. You know what she said? Ain't no more talking. Taking that shit to the Gulf. Let's look. Tiny and T.I. have overcome their fair share of legal obstacles over the years. And now it looks like they're facing one more. According to All Hip Hop, Sabrina Peterson is her name. Recently took to Instagram to launch some serious allegations against Tiny and T.I. and their 20-year-old son, King Harris. Her posts were in response to a comment Tiny left under a post shared by the late Kim Porter's friend, Ebony Electra. So Ebony Electra is Kim Porter's friend. We all know Kim Porter, rest in peace. But you also see Tiny's from that circle because Kim Porter used to be in Atlanta with them. Y'all keep forgetting that. Kim Porter's from Atlanta with them. Y'all be forgetting that. Diddy stole her ass. She used to date who? Dallas Austin. Let's go. Told you they all a big ass freaky family that hump each other. Black entertainment is one big goddamn family. They all know each other. They all cool with each other. They hump each other. And if you ain't down with them, they're going to get rid of you. They're going to blackball. They're going to lie on your ass. They're going to get you in jail. They might get you slaughtered. That's them. So as you see, a woman made a post. Tiny want to run under the post. But this lady, supposed to be Kim Porter's friend. Kim Porter's dead. And this woman named Ebony Electra is praising Diddy for beating the case, saying God's will. Huh? While Kim is dead. You know why else? You know why they finished? The reason why these people are going to be finished, because they kept playing with God. They had God coming out their mouth for so long. They have no clue. Maybe God behind all this shit. Huh? You fucking dummies. Y'all the ones supposed to be so smart, right? Don't you swear on Bibles? You should have read the Bible, dummy, because you read that Bible and told you what's going to happen to you. Even though y'all already got exposed. I'm saying it for a reason, because they the main ones kept playing with God. Nobody else ain't do that. It wasn't nobody else like them going to church, talking this God talk, God, our God. Only they do that dumb shit. That's that nigga shit. So therefore, these niggas going to get whipped. And everybody going to watch these niggas get whipped. That was going to happen. All right? I said it because I can say it. Sorry, y'all. This is dark web right here. No. Atlanta is the freakiest black city and the most weirdest blacks. We know now. They into swinging. They into humping on every fucking thing. Meanwhile, they don't know shit about blackness. They know nothing at all. They don't know shit. They think black meat open up a store and selling dildos. That's them. All right? So just get it through your head. That's Tiny and T.I., the freak show. Because she said what? People want to charge you so bad for being freaky. Nasty work. Freaky means touching on kids. Huh? Freaky means you can't keep your hands to yourself, bitch. That's what freaky mean. Freaky mean you might sleep with your dog. That's what freaky mean. Freaky mean you might humble your aunt, your cousin. That's what freaky mean. It don't just mean, no. Freaky has no definition. Freaky is as freaky does. That's y'all. How we know they're a freak? Well, look how they dress their son up. It ain't hard to figure out, y'all. Well, damn, do you think T.I. and Tiny would let somebody buy their son for the right price? Look like it to me. So I'm just showing you. This their son, he's turned out. He's turned all the way out. He's lost. How the fuck you raise above your parents end up like this? Y'all gonna keep making excuses. Go ahead. And give me an excuse why Justin Bieber's a better dad than all of them. How is Justin Bieber the perfect dad now? How is Justin Bieber getting all the good news of being a nice father? Meanwhile, you seeing every goddamn father fail. Ain't Jay-Z a father? How was he a father getting accused of going in the room with some, okay, ain't Diddy a father? But why was his kids in court hearing all those freaky ass stories? Huh? Some type of father they are. Y'all don't get it, do you? You gonna get all the bad news. Justin gonna get all the good news. See that freak show? This y'all. Freak show was before the carnival. It was called freak show. Then they had to water it down, make it seem normal, and started calling it circus. So when you understand who was in the freak show, it was minorities and animals, period, and weirdos. According to back then, they were considered weirdos. In your generation, they considered normal. All right? When all else fails, you just go to the freak show. The superhero carnival freaks. I'm showing y'all American history. The freak show when all else fails. See, you didn't know the Klan put that word freak on y'all, dummies. That's from the Klan. That's right. The Klan say y'all gonna be called freaks. Ha ha. Told you already. Call me an N-I-double-G-A any day you want to. Just don't call me no freak. Nope, that word freak been put on y'all. Just like that word, that other word you love. Nope, y'all. The curses was put on y'all with words. Freak. That means what? You ain't human. Which means what? You're not black for real, freak. You're not black, freak. You're pink. That's what it means, guys. So when I told you, you can no longer use the black card, no such thing as black person. Only thing left is freaks. Get it? So you're going to keep getting freaky ass news. You got freaky news. See that? Everybody got freaky news. Justin Bieber got good parenting news. Now look, let's look back at Tiny. Ain't nothing wrong with being a freak. You right, it ain't. The question is, why the hell you co-sign Diddy? Because you know why? Y'all say fuck them women. Any woman tell she that bitch lying. That's how they think. No, they think black woman, all women supposed to get dragged. All women supposed to get dragged, dogged out. That's them. So let them keep talking, y'all. Let them keep talking. Because you only co-sign the people you agree with. So when she co-signed Diddy with that freak shit, it makes sense, don't it? Because they've been accused of doing the same exact shit. That's Diddy and Cassie right there, you dumb niggas. All right? You just gonna wait till you only gotta wait till they get arrested. You gotta wait till somebody say it. I can look at them. I know exactly what they do. I know their history. That's goddamn Diddy and Cassie. Because Diddy taught his ways to everybody in this industry. You don't know the shit. We went into it. Everybody in this shit was controlled by Diddy. When you was a star, you had to go see that man. He gonna see you. He had influence on all their ass. These are facts. The only ones Diddy had influence was the ones that went against him. Drake, lilwayne. Anybody for Cash Money? No. Diddy no influence. Jay-Z no influence. It was only two sides of this whole shit. Either you gonna be with that Cash Money, Young Money rap a lot. The third one was you gonna be under death row, or you gonna be under that goddamn East Coast umbrella. That's them. Outkast under that East Coast umbrella. Same record label as Diddy. That's why the source was what Outkast said. The South got something to say because they knew what time it was. They were all family. They were already down together. See what y'all forget, it was the East and the West Coast, but they left the South out. So Diddy them control the South. Atlanta. That's why Pimp C said, Atlanta, y'all fake ass South. Man, you niggas want to be from New York. That's really what he was saying. Y'all ain't the South. Y'all controlled by New Yorkers, man. That's really what he was saying, busters. Pimp C was saying, man, y'all in Atlanta, y'all in New York dig so much. Man, y'all wear Yankee hats and Timberlands, man. Y'all ain't South. That's what he was saying, dummy. He said y'all lost y'all South. Now, Atlanta, let me prove y'all lost y'all fucking South. Why the fuck when I went there, I went to Atlanta, had to go eat at fucking churches. I thought it was a bunch of soul food shit. A lie. It might be a little bit now. Y'all got fucking hookah lounges, fucking sushi bars. Y'all want to be anywhere else. Y'all ain't the South no more. That's what Pimp C said goddamn 2008. Fuck wrong with y'all. No, y'all want to be from Chicago, Detroit, New York, California, Atlanta. Now you ain't fucking nobody. Your regular people dead, gone. Y'all projects tore down. Rap fucked y'all city up. Now you ain't got shit but freaky shit. That's right. And baby all stories. That's Atlanta. I went down there in the fucking prime of that shit. Guess what? I ain't like it. I left. That's me. Because you know why I ain't like it? Because that shit was hype. That's why I ain't like it. It was a bunch of fucking hype. When I went to Atlanta, I saw the truth of myself. I see so many people homeless in their fucking 20s, 30s, and I knew that all of them went to Atlanta to be a fucking star. Because at this time, Housewives of Atlanta on top, Love and Hip Hop on top. I seen people sleeping in their fucking cars. I seen kids outside with no fucking clothes on in Atlanta. I said, man, they ain't fucking be lying their ass off. Then I seen when I went down there, the goddamn preacher was suing Needy Leaks because they ain't pay that man his money for filming in his goddamn house. Then when I went down there, I found out that Phaedra and Apollo was fucking scheming. I went down there, I got all the truth, man. I seen what I said, man, this shit fucking cat. Fuck you talking about? That's that Atlanta. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like when I went down there, I thought everybody had it. I was looking for weed, man. I couldn't even find weed like that. Because I thought everybody, I thought it was like that. No, it's not. Or it wasn't like that. It was hype. But see, it was set up where you're going to take your ass to Atlanta, leave with everything. You're going to come down there and you're going to leave there with nothing. A lot of people went homeless in Atlanta trying to be stars. A lot of them to this day are fucking broke. They ain't going to tell you that. It's the truth. Look at Tyler Perry building fucking compounds. That's a compound, y'all. That's a prison. That's a prison they built. A fucking cult. They in there touching on people, y'all. No fucking windows. In there touching them, groping men. No, they busted now. They just busted. That's it. They all exposed, y'all. They are just being exposed for the shit they got away with for 20 years. That's it. When he become a star? 2004-05. When T.I. become a star? About 2004-05. I'm telling y'all, it's a 20-year wrap-up for them. For New York, it's a 30-year wrap-up. For Atlanta, it's a 20-year wrap-up. That's right. California, y'all already wrapped up. Sorry. Told y'all died with Suge with the jail. Take it or leave it. Since Suge with the jail, LA, what did you produce? Whack 100, right? All right, then. He been holding it down on his internet. I ain't gonna take that from him. If y'all ain't had Whack 100, y'all really would have had shit. Sorry. It's the truth. Other than that, she put that shit. She taking that shit to the feds on their ass, y'all. About their son. He taking that shit to the feds on Tyler Perry ass. Yup. So that means Atlanta, you about to crumble. Remember I told you that. If they ass end up in court like Diddy, don't be surprised. Why? Because this shit triggers other people to come get that money, right? And don't forget, at any time, you can see another Bill Cosby. You can see so many people get charged against them. Get it? That's how it works. Because people get inspired. People get hot to come out. So I kept telling you, you celebrate Diddy, but just know, Diddy means the start of the ending. Just remember that part. So when I told y'all this shit 8-9 months ago, I'm just giving y'all the updates. I ain't even tell you nothing new. I'm giving y'all all updates on why it's over, how it's over, and how you going to see it be over. Because no more checks being cut. Nobody is supporting this shit. We looked at the tours that can't sell out. Is nobody buying movies? You know, any film going straight to Netflix. So you have your proof that this era of this music is finished. They only have a name that they push on Instagram and every other platform. Other than that, y'all, they don't have shit. And what you want to watch is them playing these games still to act like ain't nothing happened. But if you see their name come out in this court case, don't be surprised, y'all. Don't be surprised. Because remember, New York just gave you a show. That was diddytrial. Atlanta, we might be about to get another show. T.I. and Tiny. And then it might be Candy. Who knows? Because they all do some fuck shit. Might see Candy and some shit. Get it? Some more Tyler Perry. Some Jermaine Dupri. But when he did the crisscross, this might be a chain reaction, y'all. I told you it ain't over yet. Nope. Because Atlanta, remember one thing. For the celebrities, y'all got away with a lot of shit. So the New York celebrities got their issue. California got their shit. But Atlanta, I think y'all about to get y'all now. Plus, I know they already shut the city down. That's right. That bitch flipping. All right, then. Y'all get it. I'ma just say, I told them before this shit. Before it all started, I said Georgia is going back to how it was before the Olympics came. I said it. It's going back to being exactly when they knew they place down there and they knew they only had certain areas they could be at, it's going back to that. You don't believe me? You just keep watching. These people took their cities back. They took their towns back. Y'all were only used to generate money and tax dollars for these companies and these cities. But since y'all are so ass backwards, like when I went to Atlanta, I knew it was a whole Hispanic community because that's where I was at. They was popping. They was chilling. They pulling up in big cars, meaning the Hispanic community got more clout than the black community in Atlanta, but they ain't going to tell you that. Guess who else got more clout than the blacks? The African community. That's right. They got more clout than the blacks in Atlanta. That's right. But they don't know it was designed to be like that. So like I said, carry on, folks. That's my opinion. On that note, I got shit to do. I ain't going to talk about these damn losers no more. You just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention because it's going down. Fed charges might come soon on them. Fed charges soon on Tyler Perry. $260 million lawsuit on Tyler right now as we speak. Diddy got what? 66 lawsuits, y'all. 66. And they celebrate him. Why? Let's ask with a regular mind, y'all. Real shit. No judgment. Why would somebody in their right mind even celebrate this man? Somebody please tell me, what is there to celebrate? Well, obviously, some of y'all gonna get a pass. I'm gonna say you might ain't heard about everything he did, and you might not know what he accused of doing. And what he's accused of doing had nothing to do with that courtroom. All I'm asking y'all out here, what was the celebration? Meaning, what did he win? Oh, because he didn't get life? Or was you looking at it like you a goddamn chest in a pedo and you hoping one day you don't get life? Is that why you were celebrating? Was you celebrating because you hoping one day somebody don't go against you with some shit you did? Hurt people. And rapists support rapists. Sex traffickers support sex traffickers. Weirdos support weirdos. Freaks support freaks. So that's who y'all are. Freak Nation. On that note, we're going to get out of here. And I don't hate none of y'all. I'm just going to keep laughing, and I'm going to watch y'all all be destroyed. Yes, I am. See Jay-Z being destroyed right now? Pushing 70. That man old ass paying for verified bots to talk good about him because ain't no good in him. He paying fucking bots. Look how they trolling Jay-Z mustache. Oh, my fucking God. Look how they trolling him. He got all those billions and still insecure. Yeah, it's some real loser type shit. They say a fucking loser, man. He got all that money trying to control public opinion, y'all. But they've been doing that shit for over 10 years. Which means half of the news y'all been watching been fake as hell. Then I proved to y'all when they lost that $200 million house. Pardon me. They lost the $200 million data deal. Then they bought a $200 million house to deflect the news. But then they still wound up losing the $200 million house they bought in a fire. So I kept telling y'all, they've been losing for so long, y'all just didn't get it. They've been losing for so fucking long. All right? Look, let me show you a Rock Nation video before they add views to the shit. Right here. Meek Mill interview on Tidal. December 2nd, 2018 with Elliott Wilson. It was a legendary interview. See the hype? That's the fake shit. How the fuck was it a legendary? How was it a legendary video when the shit only got 22 likes? Jayz saw that shit. He threw 500,000 views on that shit quick. I bet sure y'all, they ain't believe me. It's exposed now. Salute to the Generation Z. Salute. I swear to God, I love y'all. Salute to the new generation exposing these old niggas. Because they ain't want to accept it, y'all. That's right. That's right. Oh, man. All of a sudden, there's Jay-Z fans. Bots at 55 years old. Busted. Laugh. You see all this laughing at Jay-Z. He needs to be put in a home. Told you, man. They say it don't make no damn sense. This man been on this internet. But what y'all don't get, all y'all favorite rappers are 55, 57. They so stupid. They getting charged for sex charges at 58. They fucking dumb as hell. They ain't getting charged. At least Nicki Minaj's husband, he was charged. He was accused at 16. Y'all all got on his neck, but y'all love Diddy. See that? Niggas, see how they pick and choose, right? They went hard at Nicki boyfriend, but they love Diddy and Jay-Z. Even though Nicki boyfriend got accused at 16. These Negroes getting accused in their 50s. Because they all goats. What man gets accused of being a sexual deviant in their 50s? See that? So you gonna still tell me Nicki Minaj's husband worse than them? They all a piece of shit, I told you already. But pick one. No. No. All you gotta know is y'all big homie Jay-Z is being destroyed 24/7 like I told y'all he was. But guess what? A lot of people can't say nothing. Hey, y'all, lay y'all to death, man. Appreciate y'all. We out. They stole Rita Ora shit, too. That lemonade shit was fake. She admitted it, y'all. She told the truth. Beyonce stole her whole swag. See it? We out. One. And y'all, excuse my ignorance. Excuse my stupidity. What's up, K. Rod? What's up? Don't worry. They're going to wind up taking that shit from Tyler Perry. I'm ready to start taking bets on that shit. I'm ready to start taking bets on if Tyler Perry going to lose all this. I think he's going to lose this. He got a $260 million lawsuit. And don't forget, Beyonce got a fake-ass leg. That's an AI video, y'all. Look at her goddamn thigh. Look at her kneecap looking like grandma shit. She got a big mama kneecap, y'all. Look at that shit, man. Look. That's a big mama kneecap. Meanwhile, Tiny and Tag, look. Tag team, back again. Go get a strip club and share it with your friend. Take her to the crib. See that? That's tag team, y'all. Huh? What is called in Atlanta down south? Bringing somebody home. They made that shit a fad, y'all. Bringing somebody home. No, it's called, bitch, your pussy is whack. He got a small Johnson. That's what that's called. That's what it's called. It's called y'all can't please each other. But y'all want to stay together. Y'all have to be together, but you can't please each other. That's what that mean. Hey, bro, I'm going to say it again. We know this, man. We know. When that woman shit is good, we ain't sharing that shit with nobody. We know that. It's so good, bro, I ain't going to talk about it. That's what we do. Women know the same thing. When her man shit is good, she ain't going to talk about it. Yet alone share it. No. But when you got diseases and your girl coochie whack as hell, you say, bro, you can hit it. I don't care. That's them. But your man, he don't put in no work, his Johnson small, and you know ain't no woman gonna want his ass, you gonna say, T.I., go have some fun. That's them, y'all. Swingers mean couple with whack-ass sex. I'm gonna tell you what it means. All right? I'm here to shame your ass. That's it. Threesome mean whack-ass coochie, whack-ass penis. That's what it mean, y'all. Straight up. But guess what? Fool ain't no such thing as that. When I'm with that woman, her shit so good, you ain't gonna get a chance, bro. For one, she gonna be finished. She gonna be going to sleep after that. And for two, it's so good, nigga, I ain't sharing nothing with you. That's how it's gonna be. Period. That's how it's gonna be, bro. Now you gonna get it on your own, but she with me, ain't no such thing as seconds after me, bro. It's not gonna happen. And ain't no such thing as sharing. So I don't know what they into, but I will shame and clown they stupid ass, because that's why you ain't married. You ain't married because you ain't focused on. See, y'all wasn't focusing on each other. Y'all just was focusing on threesome, talking about we married. No, it's called y'all got whack ass sex. That's what it's called.